Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Maylene. Oh my goodness, Maylene, I was working on you today. I'm gonna send you an email later. I've been meaning to email you all day. Yes, you caught me live. I'm here. I'm back. I'm alive. I've been moving and traveling. I've been in a different state every month this year and traveling again this week. Hi. Salome. Hey. Hi, hi, hi. I know, Maylene. I got you. Trust me. It's gonna be pretty dope. Pretty dope. Friday. Just so you know, Maylene, in case I don't email you ASAP Friday. Hi, 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 hi. Sweetly Ray, what's uppers? It is exhausting, Maylene. Oh, Salome. You're the sweetest ever. Yes, I have been to, where have I been? Most times I don't even remember. Minnesota. I've been to Minnesota. When that kid was thrown off the balcony, I was there actually. Where else was I? I was in Oregon. I was in Portland, Oregon. Uh, you're not blue anymore, Sweetly Ray. What color are you now? I've been everywhere, guys. I'm going to California next. I got to go to Florida. I got to go to Pennsylvania. And I just gave up on moving. So, like, I started moving stuff in and putting things up. And I have been traveling for almost 10 years, 100% of the time. So, my stuff has been in storage. So, it got to a point where I stopped going to my storage unit for things and I would just buy stuff. That was a mistake. So, Deborah, oh, that's so sweet, Deborah. You can donate as much as you like. 1111 is the minimum, but it's only for one question. So that's so sweet. So yeah, I've been super busy, super tired. Life, life happens. It's been beating me up, but I'm still here. So, you know what I've been noticing? A lot of us have been following the patterns of nature, right? With these last few readings that I've done, I've noticed a lot of you guys are shedding, just like I am. Not so much wanting to reconcile or anything like that, but really looking out for you. So that's really good. Like, I think many of us are like that. I'm on the same thing, like just getting back to me and pouring into me, like all the stuff that I typically say to everybody, right? It's been pretty phenomenal, but shedding is a part of the healing process, and healing hurts, and that's what they don't tell us. So, what's been uppers, guys? It's been a lot of changes on YouTube too. Like, a lot of people are reading from the books now. Like, I try to listen to people and I don't have the patience. Like, I can't stick around for their readings. It's crazy. What's uppers? Are you guys still here? Did I lose you? Are you here? I don't see anybody talking. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you, Dim. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ariana. Ooh. Yeah, Salome, you should. Try not to think of it though, like I don't do spell work because it's too limited for me. Like just let it be and don't get caught up a trick. Don't get caught up in techniques. Don't get caught up in can't like words and do what you feel. Do what you feel. Maylene. Thank you, Maylene. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, thank you, Liz. Did you? Congratulations, Maylene. That's dope, man. That's dope. Let's see. What do we have for Maylene? Ooh, cards dropping already. What do we have? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Maylene. Whew. Whoa. Yeah, okay. So let me stop right here. So Maylene, what I'm seeing here is that you're in the midst of a shift, babe. I love it. You're in the midst of a shift. You've been working towards healing, working towards just like pouring back into you, tending to your own garden, right? Like really diving into yourself, diving into what moves you and past pains, and having the courage to really face your fears. Kudos. That's not easy. Like facing this wolf, like you just like, come on. Is that all you got? Look at him. He look like a G. Thank you, Blue. Look like a straight G, just like the wolf or this beast or this werewolf or whatever the hell this is, like just straight up coming through your guards, like breaking through your guards. It's almost as if like the pain and the fear and the heartache and the traumas that you've been going through broke through that facade that you had up, right? And you realize it ain't shit. You realize that this pain is nothing to you. It has nothing over you. It can only be what you allow it to be. And you say no more. No more. I'm ready. Let's work. Let's work. So, this is the good part. I love doing readings for you because they're always the same. So the universe sees that it's good, Maylene. The universe is like, it's good, man. Like you tended to yourself. And so you're moving into a period. You're moving because you were willing to put in the work with the Seven of Pentacles. You got a lot of pentacles out here. You're moving away from this fear, from this heartache, from this pain, from this trauma, from this abandonment. And you were willing to face it head on. Is that all you got? Is that it? You just gonna break through that? That ain't nothing. That's all you got. Let's do it. Let's do it. And so the universe sees that it's good and it's bringing you a sense of stability. So I feel as though you are about to be moving into a more calm, more peaceful, more loving, more whole period in your life, more stable. It's a pulsation, right? With every heartbeat, you're moving closer and closer and closer to yourself, to your true self. And because you are doing that, and because you are willing to stand in your own beauty, in your own garden, you see how this garden has manifested. You've moved from this Seven of Pentacles to this Nine of Pentacles, and you're moving into this Ten of Pentacles of stability. So like you have really done the work. You've really done the work. God damn it, you've done the work. I mean, come on, man. You did it. You did it. And so there is, your soul is being recognized not only by another, not only by this person who's been haunting your energetic sphere for a while, but by the universe. There's love here because there was love in you first. There's peace here because there's peace in you first, because you were willing to do this, because you were willing to face your fears head on. And I feel as though you're still in that process of doing that. Really facing your fears, really standing up for what you believe in, really saying, this is who I am, and not making not being apologetic for that anymore and not trying to hide it. Like, this is me. This is me. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, again, I still feel that you are shifting through this energy, right? Still fighting this beast, right? No longer, or moving through, not no longer, but moving through all the reasons that you may have felt unworthy of this. There have been blockages to this within you. Can't speak for them, but there have been blockages in this. And this is a reunion, a past life reunion. There have been blockages to your stability, to your finances, because there's been a sense of lack that's been haunting you, a sense of lack, right? And for a while, I think you just didn't want to feel it. You didn't want to see it. You just wanted to ignore it. And so that's when you built this guard. But it can't like, hey, Marcel, thank you. Your this paradigm that you find yourself in can no longer, this guard can no longer be sustained. This gate, this block can no longer be sustained because you've grown and you've moved beyond that Nine of Pentacles here. And so there's a message coming in to you from the universe. The message will come in the form of this person that we've been talking about. And it's a gift. It's definitely a gift. And it's the very thing that you're waiting for. And not only that, but it's the key into the next phase, into the next paradigm. It's really fucking good, man. Nope. Yep. It's really good. So you're moving into you're moving into peace, stability, love. You're moving out of the fight. You're making your way past the beast, the inner beast, and moving into a period that is more aligned with who you truly are. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. You didn't even see me shuffle. Bottom of the deck. This is what you're moving into. This is what the universe has for you. This is the very thing that you're afraid of too. This is that beast. This is that beast within. Solid foundations. This is that beast within, but it's time and you're ready. And the universe is, I mean, you just like, you're aligned with the universe. So you're just like, let's do it. Like, you being the G that you truly are. So last messages for, yeah, man, this is also a process, Maylene. This is also a process of you releasing guilt from your past, forgiving yourself for allowing whatever situations that manifested, allowing yourself to be forgiven by yourself for whatever part you played in this. Whatever part we choose, right? So whatever part you played in that, whether it was a mentality of lack, whether it was pain being projected, whatever it is, you are becoming a healer through the process of healing yourself, right? And the universe is balancing this entire paradigm for you and bringing in stability. But the very fact that you have been nurturing yourself is what is, it's serving as the fuel to shift this along. So you are definitely on the right track. I feel like you are about to come into a career that you probably, not probably, you're about to make more money than you ever had before in your life, and you're about to merge. You guys are calling to one another like yin and yang. I mean, what the fuck? You guys are like, shh. Just, I mean, that's literally what's happening. There's an invisible string pulling you guys together. So thank you, Rebecca. So you're on the right track. Energetic checkup. Like, you're definitely on the right track. And I'm so excited, man, because this has been pushed off for far too long. Look at this card. Last one, Maylene. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, We resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. That's for you, Maylene. Go with the flow, babe. You're going to be, even though I think you're aware of this, you're still going to be as surprised at where this leads. So, yeah, you're in alignment. That's pretty fucking good. And that underneath that is the twin flame card. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you. Blue. Blue. Da da dee da da da. Do I sing that every time, Blue? Probably. Da da dee da da da. What do we have for Blue, universe? Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you. What do we have, universe? Yeah, Maylene, it's gonna be so fucking dope, man. It's gonna be so dope for you. Let me switch this. What do we have for Blue, universe? What messages do you have for Blue? What do you want Blue to be aware of? Blue. Somebody, throat chakra. Throat chakra. I feel like it's you, but I also feel like, Blue, there are messages coming to you from the universe that you are very much aware of, but you're second guessing them. Somebody's visiting you too, Blue. You got your spirit guides are all around you, but somebody is having problems with speaking their heart and speaking their truth, Blue. I'm not sure who that is. I feel like it may be somebody, hey, Ashley, I feel like it may be somebody who has passed on, who's part of your spirit tribe, Blue, but there's something blocking the throat, something that needs to be said. If this is you, because I feel like it's split in two, but somebody is moving you to express something. Something needs to be expressed, Blue. Oh. Because it's everywhere. That would make sense. The right side, I feel like there are a lot of back here. It's so funny because I just heard Tickle Me Elmo. I'm not sure if she like tickles you or something, but she definitely touches you all around. But there's something that needs to be expressed. And I also feel as though you have a bridge into the spirit world. So the things that you need to say, there's something that needs to be expressed. Whatever needs to be expressed, you can say it, and it can go through the veil. She's right there, Blue. Yeah, tingles. That's exactly, and it's all the way down to my feet. But it's especially along the right side of my body. It's like she's tickling me, like Tickle Me Elmo. Okay, Blue, Blue, Blue. Yeah. So Blue, you need to, thank you, P. You need to, ooh, what is this? So Blue, first deck that I'm in for you, this is a time for healing for you. I'm seeing that with these two cards. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Four of Swords, and then you also have this Queen of Pentacles. So this is very much a period of healing for you. I feel as though there's not much action you need to take, right? You are dealing with some shadows, some darkness. Again, there's something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to be said. I'm almost feeling too as though she's asking for your forgiveness, but there's something that needs to be said, Blue. So I keep getting that. So there's shadow work that you need to undertake. This is a period to release the excess baggage, right? I'm getting 2 messages for you. I'm getting like 3 or 4 or 5 for you, Blue. But there's somebody who's watching you as well. There's someone in your life who wants to come back in, who wants to. You see those birds back there? There's somebody who's watching you who wants to make an entrance back into your life, but they're unaware. So they're manipulating energy, Blue. They're manipulating energy, trying to make their way back to you. I feel like somebody has done something to you. Yeah, I mean, even in these cards, you have be still and meditate, and your excuses are lame. So it's like something about this darkness is frightening the shit out of you, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. But there's something, and it's twofold, because the way these cards fell out, it's like this person has to apologize for some shit, and you need to apologize. It's almost like you need to apologize to yourself for allowing something to happen. You need to forgive yourself, maybe so. Forgive yourself more so than apologize to yourself. You need to forgive yourself for this happening. And I feel like the excuses are lame. I feel like they're the ones making the excuses for what they did. This is some narcissistic energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, look, you got the Emperor twice. So this person with this shadow card is definitely trying to manipulate the energetic field to get back into your life. And they're doing it underhandedly. They're being very sneaky and manipulative about getting back into your life. What they really want to do is come and talk to you, right? Come and talk to me. They really want to come and talk to you. Yep. Same card Maylene got. They really want to come and talk to you and send you a message, but they don't want to admit their wrongdoing to you. They're very much aware of it. They're very much aware of it, but they don't want to admit it to you. And so I feel like you just shouldn't fall for their shit. You need to stay in your power, because you are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. But here's the thing about the Queen of Pentacles. She can take care of herself more so than others. Usually this card comes up with her in a vast garden, right? She's surrounded by like lush, beautiful growth. But if you look at this tree, it's like it's in the dead of winter and you see snow in the background here. So it's almost as if this is the process of going from autumn into winter, because this isn't a lush garden. So what this is telling me is that you've given too much to things and people and all the nouns, right, Blue? You've given too much outside of yourself, and you've not really nurtured yourself. And until you do this, nothing more can come into your life. Until you nurture yourself and fill your own cup, you're going to be here. This is the universe doing this to you. It's a protective mechanism, because I feel as though you have refused to do this, and it's not really a bad thing. You are just one of those people like me, fucking idiot, man. Like you just give and give and give and give and give, and then the next thing you know, you can't get out of bed because you don't have nothing left, right? Yeah. And people are very much aware of this, and so they become manipulative, right? Sometimes on purpose, sometimes just because they need, and they know that you'll give it to them. But this is a time for you. It's time to heal from that, because you can't continue. Blue, this is funny because this is actually my lesson right now. You can't continue along this road. And so the universe is shifting things for you right now and pushing you away from this energy. Oh my God. Pushing you away from this energy, giving you something new to work with, something new to build. This newness is you. You're moving through the seasons, right? But you're in a period of stagnation, but it's a purposeful rest, right? It's to fill your own cup. You're headed into spring. You're headed into winter, resting, to get to spring. That's what's happening with you right now. And so it may feel as though things aren't moving, and maybe You find yourself in a very dark period right now. But this is the universe protecting you so that no more mistakes are made and so that you don't pick these burdens back up, because these are not your burdens. These are other people's burdens that you just decided to carry. So you've got to move from this barren garden that's in a state of loss, right? It's in a state of release. It's in a state of shedding. Nothing else is growing here, but you're shifting over into this Empress energy. Once you shift over into that Empress energy, then this, whoever this is, because this person is valid in your life, you guys become counterparts. But right now, because of this darkness, right? Because of that darkness we talked about earlier in between you guys, it's a very manipulative energy. But I feel as though you rise up and you guys move on into like smoother water. Situations become easier, better for you. Things move. They move the way that you need them to move, and things just start flowing to you. It's like when you fill up your own cup, you need to go into the yin energy. This is a time for you to receive. I think in the beginning of this reading, I was telling you, this is not a time for you to do. There's no action for you to take. There's no action for you to take. This is a time for you to receive. But receiving is hard for you. So this is a lesson for you. Girl, me and you about twins. This is a lesson for you. You want to give, but it's not time for you to give. And that's your lesson. You can't fill these cups. You ain't got shit to fill it with, Blue. You got nothing left. And so your lesson right now is rest. Rest. You got to rest. Once you do that, there's a reconciliation on the horizon. You got the Six of Cups down here at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely an unexpected reconciliation on the horizon. Look at this. Unexpected. So there's a lot of twists and turns before you get to that, though, and that's really not your focus. Your focus now is you. Your focus now is fill your own cup, nurture yourself, tend to your garden, right? So that you can shift on to this next phase of your life. Right now, it's crazy because it's very hard for some people to receive, and I feel as though you're one of those people. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's a younger person in your life who's teaching you this lesson as well. And you may have some disappointments right now, but you're going to continue to experience those disappointments the more you try to give. You got to surrender, Blue. I can't stress that enough. It doesn't seem like anything big, but it's massive. You have got to surrender. You've got to let go. If you don't let go and do nothing, you have nothing else to give. If you don't let go, you're going to continue cycling through this shadow work right here that has you bound to some manipulative dark energies. And you need to say what's on your mind. You need to speak. There's a new beginning on the horizon for you that's been waiting for you for a long time. You've been in this shell for too long, and it's something that you've been wanting to create. You've been manifesting it, and the universe has been aligned with you, and then you veer off the path because somebody's manipulating you, taking too much from you, and you're giving too much, and so things are out of balance. So it's time to bring it back into balance. Bring it back into balance. You're becoming the Empress. Bring it back into balance. There is nothing higher or greater than this. Bring it back into balance, Blue. Bring it back into balance and get your throat to whoever the hell you need to say something to. You got to say it. Thank you, Blue. You just got to sit pretty, Blue. Sit pretty, Blue, Blue. All right, Blue. Oh, I didn't even see all this. Okay, who's after Blue? Okay, Merso. Oh, thank you. Am I learning my lessons and healing properly? Are you learning your lessons and healing properly? Yes, you are. Okay, Merso, grandfather. What's up with the grandfather? There's a grandfather around you. Who's the grandfather? Why is the grandfather here? Were you close to a grandfather, Kim Merso? Thank you, Blue. Kim Merso. Oh, really? Grandfather's here. Grandfather's here. That came out of nowhere. Grandfather's here. Yeah, Blue, you can't go wrong focusing on you, man. Grandfather is here. Happy, better, not in pain, very happy. Like grandfather had a big presence, right, Camerson? Very big presence. Happy. Dancing? Grandfather dancing? Did your grandfather dance? Dancing up a storm and smiling and laughing and wants to hug you. Hugs you. Hasn't learned fully how to break through the veil, but is picking up on some of the lessons to be more energetically sound. Don't cry, babe. Very happy. Don't cry. Oh, now he got sad. Don't cry. Everybody just calm down. Breaking through the veil, I feel like came to you in your dreams because they haven't learned how to touch energetically yet. But he will. Yep, he will. Says don't cry for him. Like he's good. Your grandfather is good. Just don't cry, man. Like good. And just good, like vibrant. JC, thank you. All right. Okay, Marcel, learning their lesson. Feeling properly. Yeah, Kamer. So first card, 6 of Swords. Oh man, you got a lot of swords. Like really cutting the bullshit away, really moving on into a smoother path, something calm, very peaceful. What are these headaches? Who got headaches? Who gets headaches? Do you get migraines? I feel like you need to watch your diet. What are these headaches? You get migraines a lot. Okay. You got to watch your diet, man. There's something in your diet. There's something in your diet that's causing the imbalance. Yeah. Do some research because you know. Do some research. So yeah, I feel as though you've analyzed bottom of the deck here, you got the 10 of Swords, right? I love this side of the 10 of Swords because this is talking about looking at, and on the other side of the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress, facing all the shit that some of it we conjured up in our minds, some of it we played victim to, some of them we really were pierced by, but we made it out, right? It's not a death. It's not a death. It's a rebirth. And so that's what's happening to you, K. Merso, but it's not just happening to you. It's happening all the way around you. Your grandfather has a huge presence because he will not get out of this reading. But and he keeps dancing. Everything and everybody around you is like morphing. Like I feel like y'all are like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and like really coming together this time because This time something was different in this. This was a lot different. This wasn't victim mentality. This wasn't a victim role. I don't think on either of your parts. But there's a movement here. I don't know if someone is planning to come see you unexpectedly, is what I'm thinking. But there's definitely some movement in some type of relationship that was cut off. Remember I said when I first saw this card at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling, you were cutting out bullshit. So some relationship that was cut off, there's movement here. This relationship was, in fact, everything you thought it to be. A very sacred, very divine, very wholesome relationship. Is just fucked up because we're human, right? And because we're human, we make these shitty ass decisions and we do shit to hurt one another, and we have karmic debt that we have to pay back that has nothing to do with this person, but it does because they're bringing a lesson to us. And so that's what happened with you guys. You got the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups here. Very sacred relationship. And this person is also watching you and really ready to come back into your life. Again, we have this movement here. There's something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to be said, some realization. This, whether you wanted to or not, because I feel as though you're a little shaky about it because there was a lot of darkness here. If you look at these cards, 3 out of 5 of the cards that I pulled out are very dark, right? But on the other side, 2 of the 3 are very light. So there was a lot of darkness that you guys were engulfed in because of this karmic debris. But that darkness doesn't take away from the light. And it doesn't matter how dark it is, how toxic it is, right? You just had the devil card pop out. None of that matters. If it is what it is, that's what it is, right? A lot of times in my comments and shit, people be like, I don't want his narcissistic, funky ass back. Well, it don't matter. That's your person. That's your person. And so as toxic as this was, I feel as though, bottom of the deck, we had that 10 of Swords where he was really looking at his shit, right? Where is it? Because that's a good ass card. Looking at his shit, not making excuses, not saying, oh, he stabbed me. No, like really looking at his shit, man. So yeah, you have gotten the lessons and you have moved on from this toxicity. I feel like you played a part in this toxicity, but it was very equal. The toxicity was very equal. And now with the devil's back to us, there's some obsession here too. And I don't think that it's bad obsession, but they miss you and they don't know how to come out and say that. But there is a chance for reconciliation. So I feel as though there was some mental abuse here, some manipulation, some narcissistic traits, gaslighting, all the shit that all of us are going through now, right? It doesn't make us like hurt more or, you know, but there's newness here. Now you have 3 aces on the board. 3. Okay, Marcel. What the flying fuck? 3. You only missing 1. You got new beginnings all around you. Look at how this thunderbolt is like striking this tree right here. Have you done the work? Have you healed properly? Are you progressing? Fuck yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you are. And the thing about it is because you've really analyzed what you've been through, because you really studied it, right? And you were determined to heal from it. And not just you, but this other person as well. You get to choose. So there's a choice that needs to be made here. There's a choice. What do you want? This is a gift. But the thing about it is, whichever way it goes, it's a gift. It can be a friendship, beautiful one. It can be a new love relationship. It can be some hot makeup sex. But you all together broke free from this toxicity. So it can bring in a new person. It can bring in a new person. Just depends on what you want. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, man. They're ready to take act. They're ready to pounce on you. Really, they miss you. They miss talking to you. They miss your kindness. They miss your compassion. They miss your love. Um, but they want to take action and make this small gift. Focus more so on love than money. Focus more so on you than other shit because you guys studied it. Ten of Swords, right? You studied it. You studied your part. Definitely keeping an eye on you. I'm hearing I don't want nobody else to have you. And the universe is supporting a shift of some sorts. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. The universe is supporting a shift and breathing new life. You see that that they're hanging from, this hangman is hanging from, breathing new life into this situation, breathing breath into your realizations. I just feel life being really penetrating your core. This is a revelation from the spiritual realm. This is hanging from the spiritual realm, dangling into the physical. This is really getting it. Man, I'm so proud of y'all, man. It's so funny because you really have done the work. So you're shifting from this barren land over into this abundant land. And yeah, I don't, my eyes are kind of old, but all you got to do is open this gate. You see, she's pointing over there. It's like, I want to go that way. Fuck that way. I'm going that way. So that's what's happening to you. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Two of Wands. So it's like I said a minute ago, this is a matter of choice for you. What do you want? What do you want? This is a matter of choice. Because you've done the work, you're not just handed bullshit. You're not just, oh, look at what fell out. Look at what fell out while I was shuffling. All the cards we went over, right? But look at what else fell out. So now you have 4 aces on the deck, on the board. 2 Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Swords. What do you want? Because you did the work. Shit ain't just being fed to you. The universe ain't like that. Universe is like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. What do you want? You're in your garden now. It's lush. What do you want? I don't think you should be reaching out. Not now. Not now. Now you got 5 aces on there. You got 2 aces of swords. You both want to talk. But you are a 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. Oh my fucking God. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. If you've done the work and you've tried to reach out and you're not getting a result, what the fuck do? You choose you. Don't do nothing. Let them do it. You've always done it. Now it's their turn. Give them space. Give them space to fix their shit. Give them space. You've done it. You've done it. You've done it. That was the imbalance, right? I'm going to keep doing it because I know they got to go through this and I know they had a bad day. And man, fuck them. Choose you. Choose you. And pay attention to your dreams because your grandfather's presence is like and happy. Thank you, K. Merso. Okay. All right, guys. I'm totally not going to be on here all night. I get going when I start talking to y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I am on to, I did blue. Rebecca. Has anybody seen Randy? I've been thinking about Randy Collier. Been thinking about Randy. All right, Rebecca. Love life message. The men are coming in, Rebecca. Ooh, keep your hands off my silky drawers. All right, what we got for Rebecca? What do you have for Rebecca? You all spirit guides are on one today too. Like, I don't need all these dead people around me. And y'all know that's new for me. So like reading dead people's energy ain't really my thing. But like K Merso's grandfather was like, as soon as I said K Merso, hi, okay. What do we have for Rebecca? Ooh. I would have to agree, Rebecca. A lot of times when people say they've done the work, I call bullshit. But ooh, shit. Okay, let's just stop for a minute. Becca Dixon. Thank you, everyone. I think I've done 3 readings. Thank you. Okay, Becca. So this is where we're at. Usually I call bullshit when people say they've done the work because they really haven't. Right? And then they think they've done the work and then that's it. No, we have to continue. But bad. This is just the beginning because you got 2, I got 3 cards on the board. You got 2 major arcana and 1 extra card, bonus card, right? So Rebecca. So this is divinely guided. It's several things, right? Rebecca, there's somebody trying to come through. I'm trying to pick up on it, but I'm trying to get this message to you. So somebody who messes with your shoulders or massages your shoulders. Y'all's people like touching y'all too. And then they come and touch me to tell y'all they like touching y'all. And it's a connection to your mother. They're connected to your mother. They left. So a wish. I'm getting away from using that wish word. I got to find something else because we're creators. Cosmic, healing, alignment, nurturing. You see, they are pouring into themselves, pouring into all of them. It's balanced. It is purposeful. It is in vain. It's beautiful. It's the gestation period in darkness. You find yourself in darkness, and it's walking by remembered radiance. Third eye there. You see her third eye? Third eye. Her eyes are closed. Walking by remembered radiance, beauty, lush, darkness, light. It is the ever flowing yin and yang. Then you have the world card. Yeah, you did the work. Yep. You done with that phase, moving on to the next one. And then you have the Supreme card. Why would they not come fuck with you? Do you see her? This is a bonus card in this deck. This is everything. This is as above, so below. As above, so below. As above, so below. It's all around you. She's on earth, surrounded by the heavens, right? She's in the clouds, surrounded by earth. She's surrounded by it all. What the fuck, right? So, yeah, you have done the work. And so because you've done the work, you are in alignment with all that you're trying to create right now. You're manifesting. The things that you have manifested in the past are now showing up. They are blossoming. They are piercing through the mud, right? Here's the thing, Rebecca. This is what you got to pay attention to at this point. You are now this. You are the supreme. This is called the supreme, right? You are now this. You're not even this. You are now this. When you are manifesting, we live in our residual, right? Thoughts become things, but the things that manifest are residual energies. It's energies that we were creating with from the past. You're now this. You still want it? You still want it? Bottom of the deck, Daughter of Swords, which would be the equivalent of the Page of Swords. Do you still want it? So before I shuffle, look at that. But before I shuffle, Page of Swords or the Daughter of Swords is a very immature energy. So this is very sure of themselves. This is what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? It's like Merlin. It's like, it's kinetic energy just coming in. It's raw. It's you don't get to this point without a certain level of reverence, of patience, of all those virtues and morals and all that shit I ain't made up of, right? You don't get to this level without exercising that somewhere along the way, without balance. So now that these things are showing up in your life, it's up to you to discern, do you still want it? You still want it? Because look at what's showing up for you, right? We have the Daughter of Swords. Now we have the Daughter of Pentacles. The daughters are the pages. The pages are immature. Do you still want it? I don't believe that the universe tests us, but I do believe that we go through these lessons, and when we make it through and we shift into our new paradigm, right? The Supreme card, as we shift into our new paradigm, the universe brings a situation into our lives so that we can apply these lessons. Somebody is on my shoulders Rebecca, this is for you. Somebody is on my shoulders who's trying to get to you from the other side. But the universe brings these lessons to us, or these situations to us, for us to be able to apply these lessons. Do you still want it, Rebecca? Because this is who you are now. You gonna play small? You gonna dumb yourself down? Do you still want it? It's up to you. There was a judgment called on you. You see that? That in order for you to become this, you had to walk through that. You had to hear the calling. You had to take that journey. All this shit, each step, that's like a fucking paradigm shift, hurt, heartache, abandonment, trauma, pains. Do you still want it? That's what the universe is saying to you right now. Do you still want it? And I don't think you do. I don't think you do. And so you're finding yourself in a period where things are accelerating. Things are accelerating. Do you still want it? Looks good. This is who you are now. They either got to become the supreme, or you got to dumb yourself down. In order for you to be happy here, you got to come out the clouds. You fucking created this rainbow. You got to come out the clouds. They either got to come up or you got to go down. Do you still want it? I don't think you do, babe. I don't even think it's in alignment with you. So these things are manifesting and accelerating and shifting and moving. And it's a cheerful time. Yeah, who wouldn't be happy being a supreme? I would. Whenever this card shows up for me, I'll be doing a Cabbage Patch and everything, right? But this is something that was manifested when you were a page. You were energetically aligned with the page, not the supreme. Do you still want it? Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I just think that there are a lot of people in your life, but there's one particular that will come in, and there will be they will hide their emotions, hide their feelings. And what I'm getting is, I don't think you want it. I think you're going to stand your ground and cut the bullshit out of your life and be willing to start again, right? Be willing to shift into this full energy here, because this is not worthy of who the fuck you are now with my one eye. It's not worthy of you anymore. So, and I think that's good, right? Fuck yeah. Who's gonna dumb it down for what? Dumb it down for what? This is who you are now. Dumb it down for what? Yeah, no. I love you, right? Would not love to have you in my life, but you gotta rise up, brother. Cause I'm not coming. This is a dumb down. She's beautiful. She's a queen, right? Goddess of swords. She's gorgeous, fucking gorgeous. Not the supreme. In order to be with this person, you gotta be that person. Yeah, no, let's just cut this shit off and let's stay here. Because your equal must meet you here. So don't get confused or sidetracked or carried away with the acceleration of your creations right now. This is on purpose because this is who the fuck you are. But this is a period of prosperity for you, and in more ways than just money. This is payback for your faithfulness, for your determination, for all those blood, sweat, and tear moments that you had. This is the universe paying it back because you didn't give up on you, and you made it through. And so you have the horseshoe here. What the fuck? Do you still want it? There is a deep love coming to you, a deep love, but it's got to rise to you. No longer are you at a point in your life where you are falling in love, babe. It's a new day. Fool card. It's a new day. You rise in love now. You don't fall anymore. You rise. This is about you understanding who you are, you embracing who you now are, and you standing your ground. Card that fell out says, why do you insist on playing it safe? And love has no withhold. And I think this card is speaking volumes to this card, because when you truly love yourself and honor yourself and fucking the journey you've been on, you're not going to dumb that love down to anything beneath you. You know, it says hold space for your lover as they heal. I think from here you can do that, but they've got to be willing to rise up. There's one person on your mind. They've got to be willing to rise, though. You're about to go into a very prosperous period, man. And again, it's not just money, but a hugely prosperous period. Mind, body, and soul. But remain flexible, but flexibility just bends. It doesn't go down. Remain flexible. Because you can get blinded by this power, Rebecca. You can definitely get blinded by this power, and you're the supreme. I'm coming, y'all. I'm sorry. Rebecca got a lot of lessons. Yeah. Surrender to where you are now, right? This says at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Oh my fucking God. Surrender. This is who you are. I can't get off that card. That's like, I can't even shift to another deck because there's no supreme card in that deck. And for this card to come out with two major arcana cards, this speaks volumes about the healing that you've gone through, the process of completion that you had to go through in order to reach this. This was the last card that came out. These cards came out like this and like that, right? So that's a hell of a fucking journey, man. So yeah, I think you're in a period where the universe is sending situations to you so that you can apply these lessons to make sure that you've learned so you can move on. But do you still want it? I don't even think that if you really look at it, it's like you peasant. Not like you're holier than thou. Well, I mean, you are. You're the supreme peasant. You got this King of Pentacles coming and trying to talk to you, peasant. He's a peasant. What the fuck? Yeah, no. Do you still want it? It's the lesson I have. I mean the message I have over and over and over. Last message for Rebecca. Do you still want it? Yeah. Yeah. Until they rise, you can't shift to this. I do think you're going to shift to this. Right now, bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. Right now, this is where you are staying in that supreme power. I do think that you're going to shift in this, but only when you can rise in love. You from this day forth, you will never fall in love again. You will never fall in love again. Air quotes. You will never, ever, ever fall in love again. This is about ascension, not falling. All right? Yep. Love you, babe. Thank you so much. Hope that resonated. I rambled a lot, didn't I? Okay, Becca. Who's next? P. Nope. Dimple. Nope. Yep. Dimple. Dimple, did you say you're as single as they come? What's going to happen in your love life? Dimple Bat. I hope I pronounced that right. Love life for Dimple. Love life. Woo. What do we have? Dimple's love life. Ooh. Guys, I swear, like, I think 2 or 3 of y'all so far have gotten this Queen of Pentacles energy. I love it. This is Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles typically, ooh, Dimple, okay. Queen of Pentacles typically is about giving to others, but it's the same message. I mean, I think I've given this message like 3 or 4 times, and I'm not just like saying it over and over again. This is truly the message coming out. Like, the Queen of Pentacles is usually someone who gives to others and refuses to give to herself. But you see this Queen of Pentacles is seeing her reflection in that pentacle. You see that? You see her face in that pentacle? She's remembering herself. And with the 6 of Pentacles here, this is telling me that you've given a lot. And it's time for you to take that back. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. It's time for you to nurture your own garden. It's time for you to remember yourself, to fill your own cup. Because if you continue to give, Dimple back, if you continue to give to others more so than you give to yourself, there's going to be a point of you're going to flatline. Energetically, you're going to flatline. So there is absolutely somebody on the horizon for you. There's somebody in your space right now. This person, I feel, is from your past. Yeah. This person I'm feeling is someone from your past, not necessarily an ex, but there's someone around you who has a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you. So much so that I don't even think you're aware of how much love they have for you. But and look at how you guys are facing each other. Right now is the time for you to really build your energetic worth. I feel like money is going to come into you too, because you have this 9 of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles. But this is a trickle effect, because what needs to happen is you need to give more to yourself. You need to give more to yourself. Once you do that, it triggers, it's like a domino effect, right? And there's a resurrection of something. There's an awareness that comes into you that you have to fill your own cup, that love cannot be found outside of yourself. There's nothing outside of yourself in truth. You fill your own cup, that overflows into the world, right? That's what this King of Pentacles is in the process of doing. So whoever this person is, that's what they're doing now. so that this cup can overflow into the world. So what happens is once you give to yourself, out of nowhere, you go from this Nine of Pentacles energy into this Two of Cups energy. But this is definitely somebody that you know, and somebody who will be willing to fight with you and for this relationship. Could be somebody that you've known since childhood, could be a really good friend of yours that you've been attracted to. This is a good bond. Like energetically, you guys get along. But I just feel like they've been confused in the past, and now once you fill your own cup and energetically take care of yourself, this person comes out of nowhere like a bat out of hell, like, oh, I love you. My bad. What did I just say? So yeah, there's definitely somebody who is wanting to come into your life, but what's damming the flow energetically is you. You're not focusing on yourself, and I feel like there are some insecurities within yourself that you need to work through. And the moment you do that, it's like I said, it's like a domino effect. It's like it comes out of nowhere. Ooh, this card says, turn it like this: your twin flame will reach out to you very soon. That's what this card says. So whoever this person is, this is definitely a divine connection. You have the Six of Cups here, which is talking about past life connections. You have the Two of Cups here, which is a divine connection in and of itself. Yeah. You need to focus on you. The sooner you focus on you, the sooner this energy shifts and this person comes out of nowhere. Yep. See, you got regeneration here. So this is definitely somebody from the past. Yep. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. You got regeneration and co-create. So this is definitely, again, something coming back from the past. It could be a friendship. It could be a past life. I mean, I don't feel like it's an ex though. I don't feel like it's an ex-boyfriend. Very well could be. But all these cards, well, not that one, but these three cards talk about reconciliations, reunions of sorts. I'm feeling like this has to do with the past life situation that is trickled over into this friendship. Like they're in a friend zone right now is what I'm thinking. But it's definitely there's something on the horizon for you. There's love on the horizon for you. And I feel like it's going to be really, really good. Really good. Yep. You can look for them. I feel like this relationship will really, like if you get to doing the work that you need to do on yourself, then around October, going into the fall, then there will be an announcement, I think, of love. Yep. You got new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up, and you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love. What's really lacking in your life is the fact that you're not giving to yourself and really not doing the healing. Like it's time for you. This is a period for you to do the work. Like you call this in by noticing yourself, not by noticing anything outside of yourself. That's why her back is to this couple. It's not because this doesn't matter. It's just because this is the foundation of it all. That's the foundation. So you need to pour into yourself. Yepers, you definitely have somebody coming off. I wouldn't worry about that. You just got to do the work. Yep. And I think they're watching you now because I think they're around you now. I think they're in your atmosphere right now. Dimple Bat. So thank you, babe. That's what I had for you, Salome. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. That's a good question, Salome. Great question. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, Dimple. Thank you, Tiger Dragon JK. Yeah, it's definitely somebody from but here's the thing. I'm picking up friendship, but I'm picking up past lives, Dimplebat. So it could be a friend from a past life. Whatever it is, it's a very divine connection. But the connection is not the focus. You are the focus. Focus on you. You'll draw that connection in. Okay? Salome. Sweetest person ever. I love her. Jean, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not sure how long the list is, but I don't think it's that long. And I'm doing super chat only. But welcome. All right. What shifts? Woo. I cannot do this with you today. I swear, Salome. First card out, Empress. I cannot do this with you today. Like I don't have it in me today. I don't. I just don't. You fit hard. And you. Oh my God. All right. I got my start in place. So okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is who you are. Doesn't matter what day, what month, what hour, what year, what this is who you are. Very pure soul. I mean, you know, the message is the same. This is who you are. The shifts for this year are looking pretty grim. I wish they weren't, but they are. This card has come out first, Salome, to remind you of who you are. So as you shift through this energy, you need to now get rooted in this energy, in the Empress energy, so that you can shift through some of these darker energies. In two different decks, you got the Eight of Pentacles here. And so there's some work that you need to do. I'm feeling as though to ground yourself, to root yourself, there will be a lot of healing that will be required from you. Like you are going to have to heal various parts of your soul without leaving your throne, right? You aren't going to shift down. I mean, if anything, you're just going to get quiet, but there's not going to be a shift. Like when you drive the gears in a car, like you shift, right? You're not going to downshift. You're not going to go from 5 to 4. So you're not going to drop down from this Empress into a Queen to do this healing. You're going to stay here. It's time for you to get grounded. You got to get rooted, and quickly, because financially, I feel like there are a lot of things happening here. Okay, let me break it down. Financially, I feel as though there's going to be a downshift before you move forward, right? 5 of Pentacles into the 8 of Pentacles twice. So there's definitely going to be something that you're going to be working on. But if we talk about insecurities, you're going to have to deal with that as well. But you can't leave this throne. So I feel as though there's going to be a shift through healing. It's time for you to heal some things that you have kind of swept under the rug. 7 of Swords here, which is being triggered in you through others, because it's time for this to end. These people are no longer able, right? They are no longer able to come in and out of your life like this and to pull this foolishness right here, because this is who you are. And everybody doesn't like it, but who gives a shit about everybody, right? So you're setting yourself free. If you could see all these cards that fell into my hand like this, you're setting yourself free and you're taking on a higher perspective. You're seeing with a hawk's eyesight, higher, clearer, able to hone in. But a shift of healing and shifting into a new beginning. Again, money-wise, opportunity-wise, I feel like you're coming into something new that's a branch off of this healing. Meaning, I don't know, like it could be therapy, going into counseling, going into life coaching, going into something about your story, your message is going to be shared with others. Your biggest lesson, right? The universe don't give a shit about big. This defies words. It's like you have to drop these burdens, Salome, in order to bring balance back into the situation, because this person who's acting like an idiot is also on a journey to become your counterpart. And this is the end result. But there's a lot of bullshit to get, because they see you like this now, right? He's like, hi, Salome. You like, hey, right? So like they see you like this now, but they are not like this now. They're not even a king now. They're the Knight of Swords now. And so through you rooting yourself and grounding yourself as the Empress, they root and ground themselves as the Emperor. This is the last card out here. So they are at the end of this spread. So it's like you have to go through this without the preconceived notion that this person is going to be waiting for you at the end, because it very well could not be, right? But it's like oh my goodness. It's like the very thing that you think is impossible this would be like this is possible. So this is like sifting through disappointments, working through insecurities, uncovering those fears that we've hidden from ourselves, uncovering our shadow selves, laying them to rest for once and for all, so that they don't continue to pop up and harm us. They don't continue to pop up and hurt us. They no longer have control over anything, because we see now with the sight of the hawk, we are clear, we are spiritual in our stance. We can see from a broader perspective, no longer tunnel visioned. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than us. It's the journey of the Emperor and the Empress, which you have been on for quite some time now. So there's a sense of clarity that's coming into you. But you are already this. You are digging your heels into the ground beneath you. You're planning yourself. You're planning yourself so that there's no more loss, so that only celebration can come in. This person is learning a lesson about their anger. It's like the more you move through your journey, the more you pull them with this invisible string. But this person is learning about the dangers of their anger. They are learning. It's like, as this person is financially lacking, emotionally lacking, mentally lacking. This person has embraced a lack state of mind. You are the Empress. You pick up on this person's energy because this person is in the process of this person is pushing and pulling, trying to become your counterpart, not even realizing that's what's happening. But you are picking up on their vibration now, and it can sometimes consume you. So when you don't even understand why you feel like this, the reason why you feel like this is because you're tied to this now. You're tied to it now. And so it does a number on you energetically. Sometimes without you even knowing it. Look at this. The hawk. I feel like the hawk is your spirit animal. Yeah. And I think there are going to be two people in your space who want to talk and share this clear perspective with you, but you are the Empress. They are the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You can only mate with the Emperor. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Sun card. You have 2 kids coming. You have 2 kids coming. Possibility of 4, but you do have 2 kids coming. And that's what you're shifting into, this family. I don't think by the end of the year you will be married, pregnant, family, any of that. Actually, something has happened with these kids, so the kids are pushed off. But I do think that what you're shifting through now, the end result will be this family. I'm shocked the 10 of Cups thing came out, but this family will be the end result. That's your current energetic. It's like you were born to be a mother, Salome. You were born to be this Empress. This is your path. Yep. So all that you didn't have, you're going to clear up that karmic debt by creating your own seeds and giving to your own seeds and creating your own family. So that's your shift. And I'm gonna be the guide, mama. That's what I got for you. So yeah, you're shifting through healing, really laying things to rest. Healing. The Empress. The Empress. The Empress. The Empress. Yeah, but your childhood is hey, Elantra, your childhood, Salome, is the very reason that you are going to become a mother. All right. Thank you, Salome. Salome. P. P girly. What do we have for P girly? Oh, P girly. P girly. Universe. Ooh. 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 Y'all are bringing some good energy, man. This Emperor card is like starting to fly out. Queen of Pentacles and an Emperor card. Okay. P girly. Ooh, my legs. All right, P girly. First of all, you're beautiful. Second of all, so P girly, there is a shift happening in your life right now. And I feel like you know it, right? Energetically, you know it. That's what brought you here today to even ask this question, like you know it energetically. There's a swift shift happening in your life. And right now you're dealing with the blueprints of it all. Sorry, my leg is like sleep. Oh. Okay. So right now you're dealing with like the blueprint of it all. You have the Three of Pentacles down here at the bottom of the deck. So universe has been shifting you. I'm just in the bottom of the deck right now. So that's what I'm messing with. But the universe is shifting you right now. I feel like you've been going through a very emotional time and really not being able to see clear. Really like your life has been muddled. I feel like eclipsed is the word. The moon has a lot of cycles here, right? So I feel like things have just been eclipsed. It's like sometimes you feel excited about things and you don't know why, but then other times there's a deep depression, sometimes darkness, and it's like, when will this end, right? When will this end? You're shifting out of this unclear time, this time of darkness, and it's always darkest before the dawn. Always there's a very quick shift happening for you, and I think right now it's happening spiritually. So there are things happening in your life that you are not aware of because it's happening behind the veil. It's not happening in the physical yet because, again, you're dealing with the blueprint. P girly, that's who I'm talking to. You're dealing with the blueprint, like Jay-Z. You're dealing with the blueprint. So I hate when people repeat themselves. So um, there's a quick shift happening for you. Karate chop, quick shift happening for you. And I feel as though there is somebody around you who is interested in you, but who is really observing you at this point. They are going through a healing process. But I'm also seeing this two ways. You need to go through the healing process as well and really feel like, I feel as though you're a little guarded to love. And that's why love isn't making its way through to you. But again, there's a shift happening for you on this in the spiritual realm right now, and not in the physical realm. So a lot of what's happening to you, you can't see yet because you have this moon card and you're in the eclipse phase. A lot of phases in the moon, right? But babe, but the universe is about to show up physically for you. So this spiritual, right? This blueprint that's been laid, this spiritual movement that's happening right now is about to manifest into the ground zero card, the Fool card. You're about to see, you're about to start seeing these things manifest for you in the physical. And I think that love is going to show up for you. But I think that when it does, if you don't fully go through this process and figure out why you have these guards up, I'm not sure you're going to allow it in. You have the Seven of Cups here, but you don't know what to fill these cups up with. You don't want to feel it. You don't want to see it. You ain't got shit to put in them. Like, and even with this King of Cups, like, you're not taking that cup. And so I think right now, while the universe is shifting things for you and you're in this eclipse period, the message from the universe is do the work. You got to finish this healing process. Heal fully so that you can move on, because there is somebody who's going to try to make their way into your life. There absolutely is. But will you allow them in? On a money tip, I feel like there's a venture that you want to start. I think whatever it is that you're thinking about doing for yourself, or even if you're in the ground zero energetic field of trying to think of something that you can do, you need to focus on that, because again, there's something shifting for you in the spiritual realm. And I feel like whatever this thing is, like if it's writing a book or whatever this thing is, you need to see it through. I feel like you've been putting that off for a long time too, like going in and out with whatever this thing is that is, I think, some type of creative venture, P girly. But whatever this is for you, you need to see it through so that you can be successful at it, because it absolutely is something that you'll be doing for yourself. Some business that, and it, don't get me wrong, this is like ground zero, right? This is the beginning of the beginning. Grad school, okay. This is the beginning of the beginning. right? There are a lot of things that are going to have to be sacrificed for this thing, whatever this thing is, but you're going to be successful at it. It's going to bring life to you. But this is something, this is you doing something for you. This is you. Like, I don't see you working for someone else. This is you working for yourself. Yep. Creating for yourself. Doing it for yourself. This is Sonia. This is you manifesting something for you. Like, I don't know what else to say. But love wise, make sure you heal. Yep. I just split the cards. 8 of Wands again, second time, right? Shifting something in the spiritual. Even this horse, he's trying to make his way over here, right? And taking care of yourself right now. Get through that healing phase, P Girly, because here's the thing. If you don't make it through that healing phase right now, then you push off a lot of other things. You are meant to work for yourself. So I do think that you're going to go into business for yourself. But again, that word blueprint keeps coming up for you. So right now is the time to draw up the blueprint. You got to draw up the blueprint. Got to draw up the blueprint. Yeah, for P Girly. Woo! Yeah. Ooh, 6 of Wands came out for you again for the second time. So again, I think you'll be successful at it, but just make sure that you go through this healing process that's calling to you. This is happening now. While the universe is shifting things for you in the spiritual realm, physically, what you need to be doing is making space, taking care of the land around you, mind, body, and soul, right? Taking care of your trinity. And you're being cosmically guided into this. And there's that love, 10 of Cups there. I mean, that's being successful. If you go through this healing process, that's being successful at this relationship. And then the money thing is something starting off. Ooh, Lover's card just jumped out. Something beginning. Something beginning. You're gonna have a baby too. Something beginning. Okay, I gotta go through these cards. So I think that once you, and this is far off, I don't think that you're going to get pregnant anytime soon, but once you begin that business and that business takes off for you, then you switch, because remember that was the Emperor card that I was holding up, and that was your energy. You switch from the Emperor energy into the Empress energy, which is where you belong, right? So you have to shift over to that balance. And thinking there's a missed opportunity with somebody, I feel like somebody from your past may be coming back around, or somebody like a friend or something that you confided in. Some missed opportunity is going to make its way back to you. And that blueprint, that business that I keep talking about, this blueprint is going to include them. So this is all tied in together, because you have the three, you keep pulling the same card. So now you have the 3 of Pentacles in a different deck. But this time it's not the blueprint, it's actually doing the work. And then you have the Ace of Cups here. So it's something that you're going to love, but somebody is going to help you build a business. So life is going to be good for you. P Girly. Tiger Dragon JK, I made you a moderator. Thank you for helping me. Easy. Okay. Where we at? Thank you, P Girly. Annette, I'm coming. JC, am I at JC? Nope. Nope. P Girly. Thank you, P Girly. Okay. Let's move on. Lavania Siva. Lavania. So Lavania Siva. I feel like M is confused right now. I definitely feel like M is watching you right now. But there's a lot of sneaky behavior around this person. I don't think, well, there very well could be. Okay, so this is how the cards fell out. I'm gonna just show you like this because I can't sugarcoat shit. This is how the cards fell out. So if I flip it around, you got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords, right? And the Queen of Wands. Now, I'm not one to jump, Lavania, on onto third party situations, but this is a third party situation. I think M is trying to move on, but steadily looking back. Unsure about how you feel, confused about how you feel. And I think that confusion is what's causing this Seven of Swords energy, what's causing the confusion in their mind because they're not clear on how you feel, they don't know what to do. But the flip side of that is, even I think if they were sure about how you feel, I don't think they would know what to do. There's a lot of heartbreak in this situation, a lot of pain in this situation. I do think that they're keeping tabs on you and like checking you out on social media, maybe driving past your house or keeping some kind of tabs on you some way. But there's also a selfishness here because it's like in order for them to do something, they need something else. And I feel like that's a little selfish. It's like they're looking off into the future like, oh, well, if they did this, then I would do this. But there are still two people here that the Seven of Swords is sitting in between. So, and the Seven of Cups is here. So there's a lot of confusion. And this person needs to get clear because this person is wounded from some old shit that has nothing to do with either of these people here. This has to do with whoever this person is here. Somebody fucked them up big time. I feel like they have like some mommy issues and they have like some kind of disdain for women. There's a lack of respect for women, for their heart. It's almost as if because of whatever situation this woman put them through, which I do think that it's some mommy issues, but some type of abandonment issues, like they take it out on subconsciously. I don't think that they're doing this on purpose, but subconsciously they take it out on their future relationships. So until they heal, honestly, you don't want M back. You need to be waiting on clarity before you make a move. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Judgment card, and then if I flip it over, because this is the vice versa deck, then I have the Ace of Wands. So what this is telling me is that there could be a realization that can be masked because we have the Seven of Swords energy that can be masked as let's reconcile, right? But with this Ace of Wands here, and look at that, you got the Nine of Pentacles. That's a single card. This is a joke. They'll come back, but it may just be to be intimate with you, to get close to you, to maybe rob you of your energy. And I think right now, what's in your best interest is to cut this out. I think it's time for you to move on because I honestly think that if you stick with that, there's going to be some pain that doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. This person has a lot of yeah. Bottom of the deck here, you have the High Priestess. This person is holding on. You see that moon in the background? This person is holding on to some past hurts, some past pains. And this is really a missed opportunity because you were a gift to them to help them get through this healing process. but they walked away from it. And so now I think the tables are turning. You need to remove your energy from this, because this will only bring you pain and anxiety right now, because the confusion in your mind shows up as your life, and that's what's happening with this situation. As long as you continue to deal with this person, there's always going to be confusion until they heal. I just shuffled and the high priestess fell back out. So I don't think this is the time for you guys to actually talk. There's no movement here. Yeah, this person is showing up again, may make an offer to you. This is the Daughter of Cups, which would be the Page of Cups, and this would be the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very slow moving energy, and this is an immature energy. So this person, when they deal with love, is a fish out of water. They don't feel comfortable with love because, again, they have some healing that they need to do. So they may come in as this Knight of Cups and may come in being all pretty and stuff, but again, they bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. They don't mean you any good, and it's not on purpose. The reason that they don't mean you any good is because they haven't gone through the healing process. And until they go through, I just shuffled the cards. Until they go through this healing process, this will always be some type of, or there will never be able to be a reconciliation because they have more than one person around. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you really need to give back to yourself right now. That's where your happiness is, and move away from this energy, because this person doesn't mean you any good. This person is bogged down with these wands that they're carrying here. And they are refusing to go through this transformation that has been swirling about them forever. You cannot do the work for them, Lavania. So you got to stop trying. They keep an eye on you, but it's only so they're manipulative. So they want, and they like control. So they want to have control over you. But the universe is really shifting you away from this. I'm sorry, honey. But the universe wants you to shift away from this because there's no stability here. There's a lot of broken promises and self-sabotage. This person is hurting inside and refusing to heal. Yeah, look at this. I mean, if this person would go through healing, this could really be something. But look at this. Look, I don't always read this card like this, but you see this third person up here for the Lovers card, and you see this third person right here, this devil, and then these two people, and then this doorway, this path right here, and self-sabotage. This person is like toxic as shit, wants this, but is not currently doing the work to obtain that. So you are being protected from this. This isn't meant for you right now. It's time for you to walk away. You've got to focus on yourself because you need to heal from this, Lavania. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm about to turn off Super Chat so I can finish these up. But thank you for the donations. Okay. I'm going to finish all of them. Don't worry. I'm going to finish all of them because that's what I do. Okay, Elizabeth E. Lizzie. Easy enough question, Liz. These cards are falling out. Ooh. So Liz, right now, I do think that your person, Elizabeth 21E, your person does have a lot of love for you. And they do think about committing to you, but they have a lid on their emotions. So they're not emotionally available right now. You do have the King of Pentacles here. There were several cards, two cards that fell out in reverse. And I don't read reversals, but I think that it matters in a situation. This person wants to, this person has grand visions of, or visions of grandeur. This person, you see how this treasure is hiding behind them? This person appears to be a little bit more than they truly are. Like they tell people that, or they can talk themselves up very big. And this person is in the process of doing some healing work and also being guided to some type of enlightenment here with the Hangman. You have the Hangman, the Star card, and the Four of Swords. So right now, I don't see you guys talking. There's something about there can't be any movement right now. These are the two cards that showed up in reverse. You have the Supreme card and you have the Six of Swords card. So it's like there's no movement forward because there's no transformation happening. And so this situation ended because there was no progress. There was no soul progression happening here. It was like you guys became complacent and stagnant. And you weren't doing the work together. You got a lot of cards coming up in reverse. So I feel as though there has been some type of mind games being played here. A lot of people being involved in this situation. Don't get me wrong, there's love here, but again, there's a lid on that love. So this love is not being expressed. And I feel like there's confusion here. It's like this person knows that they care about you and they know that they love you, but they're refusing to make a decision to move forward here. 8 of Wands and 2 of Wands. They're refusing to make this decision to move forward. And so there's no type of progression. So you have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is a very slow moving energy. It's like this person is moving at a snail's pace. A lot of cards coming up in reverse. So I feel like this person thinks about coming to you and communicating to you, and then they stop themselves in their tracks. They want to apologize to you, but they don't understand. Like they feel, if you put this way, right? You got a lot of cards coming up in reverse, but they feel disappointed about what has happened because you were a gift to them, but right now they can't be committed to you, even though, see, remember when I held this card up, I was saying that this person talks themselves up. It's like they want to be able to offer you these things, but they know that they wouldn't be able to sustain it. So it's like, why would I do? They think they're not even clear because I'm not clear. Okay, look. They think very highly of you. And because they think highly of you, they don't want to play with you. They don't want to pull you back in knowing that they have nothing to offer you. And so right now, you may hear something from them, but I don't think it will be much. Now is not the time. I think right now, best advice I give to everybody is you really need to focus on yourself, Elizabeth 21E. Yeah. Look at these. I just split the deck. I was about to shuffle. This person is very disappointed in this relationship and in their part in the demise of this relationship, but they're having a hard time communicating that. You see how that sword is stuck in the stone. So they're having a very difficult time communicating their disappointment in themselves. Yep. They got a lot of shit to face. And they, up until now, have been refusing to face that. They go through this healing process. Look at that, 5 of Pentacles. If they go through this healing process, they may come back around with this World card because of this particular World card. But they have to go fully through this healing process here, and then they'll come in out of the code. Yeah, but even here, showing up as the King of Pentacles again, but not even taking a pentacle, which is a gift from the universe. Not even taking that, but wanting, like this person knows that they hurt you and they know that they continue to hurt you. They want a reconciliation. Look at these cards. They want it, but they can't. Again, they think so highly of you, Elizabeth 21E. They think so highly of you that they don't want to bring you into their bullshit right now. So it's like they want to resurrect things with you, right? They want to help you up from where they knocked you down to, and they want to have a committed, solid relationship with you, but they don't have that to give. So it's like until they go through until they go through this process of facing their demons and actually realize that they are the King of Pentacles, take that damn pentacle and from the universe and like put it in their pocket, they can't make a move. They can't. They gotta go. They gotta do the work, man. So that's what's holding this up. That's what's stalling this situation. If I were you, I would hold on to the vision, but I would focus on myself. This would be the vision that I would allow myself to be led by, including this, though. You need to see them through their healing. And right now, that's just got to be enough. In truth, Elizabeth 21E, I would much rather a person honor me so much and love me so much that they don't want to hurt me and they let me go, because this has happened to me before in a divine connection. I didn't get it at the time because I was 21, but my lover, my current lover, told me he had to let me go because he knew he would hurt me and he didn't want to. I didn't understand that then, but being 41 now I get it. So it's like, I would much rather them not pull me into their bullshit than to pull me in their bullshit and hurt me. So that's what's happening to you. There is a possibility of a little bit of communication, but until they go through that healing process, I don't see it happening, honey. You need to focus on you right now. Jacia. Hold on one second, guys. Jacia is next. You've been waiting for a long time because I've been going in, huh? All right, guys, I turned off Super Chat, but I am going to finish these ones that donated, but I can't be on here for 5 hours. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me. Because y'all know I'll do 5, 6 hours. I'm already going on 2. And I only wanted to do 1, but y'all know I go 5 or 6 hours and I'll stay here and do every last one of them, and then you won't see me for like 2 months. All right, JC. Okay. You guys are so fucking gorgeous, man. Okay, JC. Super chat is off. I hope. Why does mine look like it's on? I hope it's off. So, JC, there's some wisdom that you're coming into about this relationship, some unexpected wisdom. Yep. I feel like you guys are about to, if you haven't already, this is confusing. Pat. If you haven't already, JCO, there's something about to happen between you guys if it hasn't happened already. Okay. Something unexpected. I feel like there was some type of betrayal that happened here. Don't know. I don't feel like it was necessarily a third party. I actually feel like it was like some flirting and maybe some like you all have you're right. You are divinely connected. You're from the same suit, so you're definitely counterparts. You got the King and Queen of Swords here. So people recognize that. They recognize that you are connected. They recognize the magic that happens between you all. They recognize the cosmic bond that you guys have, and they want it for themselves, right? They want it for themselves. So a lot of people try to knock you guys off kilter because they want that same magic, thinking that they can have it with you all individually, but the magic happens with you guys together. That's the cosmic divine magic right there, right? So I feel like people really try to set this person up for failure. Tower card here. They really do their best to get their attention, to flirt, to fuck with them, to offer them shit, to comment on pictures. Like, they're really doing their best because they want what you have, unfortunately, and what you have is a divine connection. I think that, Jacia, you guys are meant to be, honestly. I think that you guys are currently, you guys are going through some growing pains, is what I'm seeing. Because remember, I said you're coming into some type of wisdom right now. So you guys are definitely going through some growing pains. He definitely cares about you a lot. But I think that you all have what it takes, no matter how many times you all may drop the ball in your own on your own soul's progression, that you guys have what it takes to keep this situation together. Um, I feel like you guys may have a baby together. I feel like this person has a watchful eye over you, is very protective of you. I feel like in a past life, they were your protector. But yeah, JCM, um, I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah, they do adore you. There's some easiness here with this. So, cause like I'm frowning. Um, I would just say that you guys are on different levels. You guys are at different stages of your growth. You see here, you are being crowned, right? You already have your queendom. You're being crowned, and they're reaching for, but they haven't taken their sword up yet. Um, so be patient with them. You have to be patient not only with them but with yourself, and remove the controlling aspect that you may have trying to make something happen in this situation. This is a divinely guided situation, so there's really not much you need to do except progress and grow, develop and unfold. um yeah, I think when you guys are not together, you all watch each other. It's like you're watching each other to see if you're going to make mistakes. And that's just stupid, because there needs to be more trust, because there are people out there trying to separate you guys. There are forces out there trying to separate you guys. And it's like, that can only happen if you feed into that energy. I think that this person only has eyes for you. I think this person is flirty. Don't get me wrong. I definitely think that they're flirty, and I think that they can make some mistakes, but I don't think that they're doing anything intentional, like fucking anybody else or anything like that. I think that they do get attracted to other people, and I think that that's fine. I actually think that's healthy. But this person sees you as their person and vice versa. So there's not much to worry about, is my point. That's what I'm trying to get to. So like the control need, like, you guys don't own one another, and that's what needs to be laid to rest, the idea that you own one another, because then you get greedy and you get clouded in your judgment, and you need to hold back on that. That's kind of really why you guys are together, so that you can understand the truth of love. And love, I mean, I always tell y'all to read 1 Corinthians 1 through 13. Love doesn't have withhold, and love doesn't possess, it doesn't own, right? um Again, I do think that there are people around you who would love to break you guys up, but I think that this person has great passion for you. And I also think, money wise, you got some money coming your way. Look at that. You got 2 cards of wealth that fell out. And I think together you guys are good. But here's the thing, there's a spiritual development in this relationship. This relationship, Jacia, is deeply spiritual. And even when you guys are not together, you should just do the work on your own, because when you do your work, you inevitably, invisibly pull them to do their work. Don't worry about what they're doing behind your back, because there is great love here. I think this person is pretty loyal. I just think that this person enjoys life. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't get a bad feeling from that. Yeah. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Judgment card, and then the two cards that fell out. There's a lot of love here. You have the King and Queen, or the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. There's a lot of love here, but there just needs to be a sense of freedom. Like, you guys are being taught liberation here, and I'm not sure. I think that's a hard lesson for you all to grasp because you want to own one another. Because this person watches you when you're not around them. I think you both watch each other on social media to see where you're fucking up. But it's like you guys are going to create something worried about the wrong thing. Yep. So every single chance that you get, choose this relationship, because this relationship is absolutely worth it. Yeah, see, bottom of the deck, it's safe for you to love. This relationship is absolutely worth it. It's so worth it, man. Yeah, what did I say? This person may flirt, but I just don't think that they're doing anything. Whoa. I don't think that they're doing anything. Yep. You have stay optimistic about your love life and true love. And there's a past life connection here. Definitely. You guys are divinely connected, but really just in the midst of learning a lesson on liberation right now. So I think you're absolutely right. Like, I think this person is your one. I think you guys are at the beginning stages of this love affair, though. I think you got some heartache and heartbreak coming up if you all continue to try to control this love, because something this passionate and this strong and this potent can't be controlled. And when we don't surrender to that, we learn it the hard way. And so that's really your lesson, is to let go. Yep. Yep. Ha! Bottom of the deck, you got spiritual development again, that torch. Yeah, let go. Everything is okay, Jacia. Even in separation, everything is okay. Like, you're right on track. You're right where you need to be. The universe is really just trying to bring a sense of liberation to you guys. Okay? Thank you, Jacia. Wait a minute. I thought I disabled the... Did I disable? Oh my God. You guys are still... I turned off super chat, right? Please say I did. I love y'all, but I can't be on here for 10 hours. Okay. Jacia. I'm coming in there, I promise. CJ Salzberg. CJ Salzberg, will you be in a relationship? Ooh. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for these donations. Yeah, JC, everything is okay, man. Don't just surrender. Surrender. I go through the same thing, long distance and all. Surrender. Let it go. Let it flow. I'm telling you, ain't nothing going on. They trying, but he's not falling for it. So I really wouldn't stress over it at all. At all. Okay, CJ Salzberg. So I feel like you should just take it slow. Like, just chill out, be calm, be cool. Annette, you're next. Be calm, be cool. I feel like there are going to be some fast developments that happen in this situation, because you have the 8 of Wands here. So I definitely feel like when you guys come out of, it's almost like a hermit phase, but really what's happening is, whether you realize it or not, you guys are healing. You're like in a cocoon phase, a gestational period, a metamorphosis of sorts. But only to like it's happening to help this situation here. Because this is how these cards are showing up for me, CJ Salzberg. So you guys are in this Four of Swords energy right here, right now, because you need to heal something. Because when this happens, that's a quick development. Moving into the Ten of Cups is like big time, right? The Ten of Cups is that's big shit. That's like happy home. That's a lot of emotion, right? And coupled with this Eight of Wands energy, that's a lot of passion. So a lot of passion, a lot of emotion has been known to kill people. That's the truth. So that's where you guys are. So it's like right now, this rest, this period of meditation is needed in order for you guys to make this shift so that you can move past the confusion that may come about, right? That's why this Four of Swords energy is needed. So this shift is so fast and so vast and so it's a lot of emotion and passion that wells up. And because of that, it can cause some confusion and chaos, right? When things, we have to be careful what we ask for because when we get it, it typically scares the shit out of us subconsciously or consciously, and we act a fucking monkey. So that's what the universe is really saying is, are you sure? Take a moment right now. This is for CJ Salzberg. Take a moment right now and be sure this is what you want. Are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want? I think you're going to say yes. And so then you shift on to I feel like you guys are like in some energy right now that is a little in and out. Because someone is emotionally unavailable right now. It's not that they don't feel this for you, but it's actually quite the opposite. It's because they feel this big love for you that they have this lid on their cup, right? So again, it's be careful what you ask for because when it shows up and it's that good and it's that wholesome and it's that whole and it's that happy, it scares you because you become fearful of losing it, and nobody wants to lose this. Nobody. So don't nobody want to lose that big love. So it's like, I feel like the universe is just slowing this down just a little bit because if not, somebody is going to speed it up. And this is a process that has to move in its own time, and in its own space because it's like the Three Little Bears and Little Red Riding Hood. You're too fast and it's too much. Like it's got to be just right. Like you need to get in the baby bear's bed just right. So this person I feel is emotionally unavailable, and you need to work on taming just a little bit, taming the passion that you have, and you guys have to meet in the middle. Pearl diving. See that? Diving for pearls. In order to go to those depths, you guys got to meet in the middle. This is a lot of passion, and this is someone emotionally unavailable. Both of these are yin energy. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's quite a bit. So, what you want to do is, right, shift from this yin energy into this yang energy, into this action energy, right? But the panther only pounces when it has to. Panther only pounces when it has to, right? So you shift, and then this person comes to the realization with that sun up there, comes to the realization of the work that they need to do in order to make this whole. Bottom of the deck. I love it. Ace of Cups. Yeah. It just flipped out. Ace of Cups just flipped out. It's crazy because now at the bottom of the deck, You have the Nine of Swords. So this big love brings anxiety, because again, something this big, be careful what you ask for, because when you get it, people become afraid of losing it. And that's what's happened. That's why this lid is on this cup. They've never felt like this before. And now that they are experiencing it, and it feels so good, excuse me, guys, and it feels so good, they don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are petrified of losing you. And they would much rather stay in this single energy than to go through this Ten of Swords. They would much rather not experience you. They don't have a choice. So I think that you guys will be in a committed relationship, CJ Salzberg. Thank you for your donation. I think that you guys will be in a committed relationship, but my advice to you would be don't move this faster than it should go. Don't try to take control of this. This is going to require a lot of patience from you, a ton of patience from you. Probably the amount of patience that you will have to exude, you have never experienced before. This needs to move at its own pace, because this is going to be a trigger. This relationship, this wholeness is going to be a trigger for this person who is emotionally unavailable. And they feel the same way that you do, but because your passion is so great, I mean, fuck, you showed up as the king and queen of wands. That's a lot of passion. Because your passion is so great, you're going to have to pull that back, or you'll scare them off. They are unfolding at their own pace. Give them space to do so. But yes, I do think you will, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be anything that's going to happen overnight. They do love you, though. All right. Thank you, CJ. Annette. All right, Annette. On to the next one. Let's see. Ashley, I learned to cut off super chat. I love y'all, but I can't be on here for 5 hours no more. I ain't got it in me, boom. All right. But doing it like this, I'll be on a lot more, so don't trip. All right, Annette, will he? Ooh. So, Annette, I feel as though you need to stand your ground in a multitude of ways. There's a lot of anxiety around this, and it's keeping you from choosing yourself. So this situation is actually being blocked. Hold on, I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. Yep. Okay. Okay. Annette. Okay. So right now, I feel as though you need to stand your ground and choose you, right? You've done enough. There's nothing more for you to do, right? It's like you feel as though you haven't done enough, or you're asking, like, what should I do next? Or you're trying to manifest and manifest and manifest, and you're smothering this with your intentions with this Nine of Cups in the middle. You're smothering this connection with your intention right now, because the universe is trying to get you to see yourself. It's like pushing you off that cliff so that you get it, like you have this aha moment. And because you aren't seeing it clearly, the road to that is blocked. There's too much projection outside of yourself, and you need to reel it back in. All these cards are, I mean, every single one of these cards is a single person, is a woman, is every one of them. Look, Every last one of these cards is just one person in the car. Look. So it's like you need to reel this energy back in. If you're watching their social media page, I think you need to stop doing that. You really need to remove the desire so that you can get back to yourself. Because there's some enlightenment. This phase of feeling as though you need to do something else or be prettier or be here at this time so they see you, or making yourself available or holding that space or taking or allowing them to hold that space and they're nowhere around. Like, all of that needs to stop. And there needs to be some self-love that's happening here. You need to pour back into yourself. Look at this, bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit card. You need to pour back into yourself. It's necessary right now because you've forgotten who you are. So, whoa. Yeah. This hasn't been healed fully yet. This came out in reverse. Don't typically do reversals, but I am right now. This hasn't been fully healed yet, and we need to get this like this so that you're fully healed. Right now, you're still bleeding out, right? You're still bleeding out. So it's like there's an offer being made to you, but it's an offer for you to choose yourself. I feel like there's some indirect benefit that comes from you choosing yourself, because holding on to this situation is going to be the death of you. Holding on to this situation is smothering not only your future creations, but it's smothering it's smothering future love, future everything. And I feel as though this person is concerned with themselves and not truly thinking about you. And here you've like allowed them to take up so much space in your life, when in truth you need to release, let go, and just drop, just fall. Now I'm free, free falling. That's what you need to do. I feel like when you do that, yep, when you fully surrender, I'm not talking about like saying, okay, I need to let go so that they come back. No, you need to choose you, Annette. That's what I'm saying. When you choose you, there's a possibility of a reconciliation. There is a possibility of them wanting to come back into your life, your energetic field, to have this relationship and to move forward with you. But here's the thing. If they come back and you focus more on them than you do yourself, you're going to lose it again. Because remember, I don't know if you were here, but earlier I was saying that I don't believe the universe tests us per se, but I do believe that the universe teaches us lessons and then gives us situations to apply those lessons. And that will be your situation. There is work to do within you, and there is nothing outside of yourself that you need, want, or are waiting for. Everything is within you, but now you need to choose. Yep, you need to choose you. Remember earlier I said, where are those cards? Earlier I said, yep, right here, that this person is not worried about you. This person, I shouldn't say it like that because you're beautiful. This person is putting themselves first. You're on that journey. You're on the Empress journey. This card just fell out, the Empress. You're on that journey to put yourself first. So that's the only way that you guys can reconcile. But you have to get to that Empress energy in order for that to happen. You can't do it the way that you're doing it now, because what you're saying is you're giving so much energy to them in this reconciliation that there's no space for you, and you deserve it. So you're telling the universe that you're not worthy of love. How could you be? You're not even loving yourself. So how can another love us if we don't love ourselves? You're welcome, CJ. Yep. So you have successfully overcoming a problem here. You also have you're on the money path. That's a good thing. I mean, money's always good, right? You have a secret admirer. You have advice from a friend. I'll be your friend. Please take my advice. And pay attention to your health. Yeah, see, I feel like this is a domino effect. Like if you the more you give energy outside of yourself, then it just wreaks havoc on our insides. And there's a door that's waiting to open up for you in that. There's something this finding yourself and finding your voice and finding remembering your worth and all of those things, it leads us on this road to success. And don't be tempted to do otherwise. Like you are worthy of this. And once you choose you, there's success here. And then that success manifests physically in the form of all those things that you are now saying that you deserve because you're pouring into yourself. You got to pour this back into yourself. Yeah, until you do that, not only will he not choose you, nobody will, because you're not choosing you. And that's the problem to be resolved. Yeah. That you have heartache over what you no longer have. But I think it could be temporary if you do the work. I think it could be temporary if you do the work. So I do think there's a possibility for you guys to reconcile, to be together, to be in a committed relationship. But I think right now, that should not be the focus. That should not be your aim. That should not be where your head is at. What you should be focused on is loving yourself. Annette, I'm losing my voice. I only got 9 people in here. I know it's time to go to bed. Izzy. All right. Thank you, Annette. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Sonia. Sonia. New Zealand, Sonia. All right, Sonia, let's find out. My name, twin. What do we have for Sonia? It's so funny because cards come out in groups. This Emperor card is coming out for almost everybody right now. Oh my God. All right, Sonia. So what I'm getting okay. All right. What I'm getting is that meditation, like right now, you are in this period of transforming. You see those butterflies coming through the window, and I feel as though your dreams are very important right now. So you should absolutely pay attention to your dreams. I feel as though you may be getting some downloads from your dreams and a lot of messages that you wake up trying to decipher. It's like you don't fully remember, but it's like you know something was said or something happened and you spend a little bit of time trying to remember them. You don't have to spend any time trying to remember them. They're coming to you. There's love being poured into you right now. It's somebody in your life that you care about is going through a process of becoming, evolving. There's a lot of love around you, somebody who really cares about you quite a great deal. I don't know if you're trying to start a business for yourself or what. Or maybe this person is an entrepreneur. Maybe this person is going to start their own business. Why do I keep hearing the word architect? Are you dating an architect, Sonia? Anyway, there's somebody around you who has been holding themselves back from you. They've been holding back from you, Sonia, for whatever reason. I feel like they have some trust issues. They don't fully trust love. I also don't believe they fully believe in love. They're a little bit conflicted because of some past hurts and past pains that took them forever to heal from. When they stood up and tried to fight for love before. They tried to fight for love before, and at bottom of the deck here, you have the Four of Wands in a different deck. They tried to fight for love before, and it blew up in their face. So I'm feeling like there's somebody around you who really, you're going through a transformation. This person is witnessing this transformation. Okay? You're going through transformation. This person is witnessing a transformation. They want to come back around you and express some type of love for you, but they're very controlled in their emotions. And so they're able to hold back because they've been hurt very badly before. That was one day. They've been hurt very, very badly before, and they don't want to experience that again because this took them a long time to heal from, because they decided to stand and fight for love and fight their demons, and it didn't work out in their best interest. But you're different, and they know that you're different. And so they want to go through this again. Ha! King of Cups fell back out. They want to go through this again, but they are afraid of losing it. They actually want to come through very quickly. Eight of Wands here, but they are afraid of losing it. Yep. There's absolutely somebody who likes you, who really likes you a lot, but they're not expressing it because of the pain that they've been through. They're scared shitless of like everything that you are, because they see you as the high priestess. They see you as someone who's standing in their power, who knows the secrets of the universe, and they are scared shitless, but they're willing to take a chance. So what I see coming up for you is some love, bet. And as I said that, Sonia, Ace of Cups and a Two of Cups. Can't make this shit up. I think initially this person is going to hold back from you. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Four of Pentacles. I think initially this person is going to hold back from you because, again, this person has some anxiety about giving into this, but eventually they're going to move forward. They're going to move forward on this situation because you bring them a lot of happiness. Yeah, somebody loved you, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, man. Somebody really, really adores you. Now, like right now. they adore you now, but they are scared to come into your life. They're mesmerized by you, not just adore you. They are mesmerized by your beauty. Cause you're beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Yep. So they're going to start off being very playful with you. The universe is just calling your attention to their red flags. Their red flags are the pain that they've been through. It may be difficult for them to talk about how they feel, but they will. Yep. Yeah. So the universe is really saying, trust the process that you're about to go into because it's going to make you very happy, I feel. But again, they have some past karmic debris that they had to retreat from the world from, which is why they're afraid to come to you, because that it took them a long time to recover from that. And initially they may not really I don't think right now they're expressing their love or their adoration for you, because they really do adore you, but they will absolutely express their, this person I feel like is in your midst right now. Yeah, in pain. Somebody, if this person is in your midst right now, this is somebody that you like talked off a ledge, or they just feel very comfortable talking to you about, look at this. Look at this shit. So somebody that you've helped through something, somebody who looks up to you, somebody who sees you as resilient, just willing to stand there and help them tame their inner beast, but they're holding back the way that they truly feel about you and the way that they truly see you, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the 10 of Wands. They're still holding on to some residual pain. This last wand, they've dropped everything else. They've healed from everything else, but they're still holding on to this particular wand. And it's just fear. And no matter what, no matter how ugly they try to show themselves or display themselves or portray themselves, you're still there. You're still there. Yep. Y'all gonna have some bomb sex. But yeah, this person just is just holding on to is holding on and needs to let go of that last wand so that they can go through this transformation here. And I think at that point, they'll be able to speak more clearly about this past relationship and what they like. There's give and take with you, right? So they'll be able to speak about this situation and how they feel for you and what they want to create with you. But right now, I think if this person is not in your life, the reason is because they're holding on to their last one. So they're still a little bit like in a tizzy about what happened, but mesmerized by you, mesmerized by your beauty. Just like, damn, she fine as hell. Damn. All right. So that's what I have for you, Sonia. You got some love coming, baby, baby. Big time love, too. Same cards just popped out, Sonia. Yep. Big love. All right. Thank you, babe. All right, I got 3 more. Yeah, so what you need to watch out for, Sonia, is this fine mofo coming to you that's hurt. Look, Ace of Cups just fell out for you. You can't make this shit up. That's what you need. That's what you need to watch out for, is this right here, Sonia. All right, Izzy. Izzy, la, la, la. Izzy. Ishmael. You better tell Ishmael I'll fuck him up. Ishmael. Two more after Izzy. Everybody is getting a star card. Whoa. 1 second. Lord, I left something on the stove and forgot. It's been on the stove for 2 hours. Trying to burn my house down. So, Izzy, I feel like Ishmael is a karmic partner. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. Okay. I was looking at your cards. I'm sorry. So you have the star card, first card in your reading. So it's the basis of your reading. It holds the most weight. So there's some healing that needs to take place here. But I feel as though this situation, you have two major arcana in your top row. You have the Star card and also the Temperance card. So absolutely, healing is huge, right? But patience as well, being patient with yourself, patient with the healing process, patient with his healing process, because this is karmic in nature, you all. You got the Devil card here. I feel as though he is obsessed with you, obsessed with this relationship, obsessed with, and not in a bad way, but obsessed with, like, really adamant about taking action and making sure that this relationship resembles your vision or idea. He's very adamant about making you happy, but that's the very thing that's going to wear him down, because you guys sift in and out of actually healing. You both know that you need to heal aspects of yourself, but you teeter in and out of it. You focus on the other, focus on yourself, focus on the other, focus on yourself. And really, what you need to do is you need to remove this Two of Pentacles and just heal. You just need to heal. And so that's kind of what keeps this toxic energy in this situation, because I do feel that there's a sense of toxicity here, and it keeps you guys like on the outs, but wanting to come back in, but wanting to win at all costs. And that's that toxicity, wanting to win at all costs, wanting to have this relationship by bypassing these healing modalities that you need to undergo. Like, you have to go through these healing processes, whichever way that they come to you. So it's like you guys are trying to bypass that, and every time that you do, this Devil card shows back up, because it's reminding you of the healing that needs to take place, and not so much this ego driven, I need to get back into this house by any means necessary type thing. So once you guys remove, Izzy, once you remove this Two of Pentacles here, you will be able to heal, first of all, because this is a card for you and him, right? One for you, one for him. You guys will be able to heal once and for all, and really shift. And the Six of Swords energy really shift on to something more pure. I feel as though he knows, like, he really treasures you, and treasures your heart, treasures the person that you are. He really sees you for who you are, and you give him a lot of hope. Um, but you guys got to let go of this past energy here, where you're looking back and you're disappointed in maybe things that you said or ways in which you behaved, and you need to shift on to this Fool card, this new beginning. Learn to express your feelings clearly, but you can only do that if you guys truly go through this healing process. Until you go through this healing process, I feel like you'll be teetering in and out of stability. Yeah, yeah. See, bottom of the deck here, after I remove these three cards, bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords here. So it's like when you guys are in this Two of Pentacles energy and you're riding these waves, you see the ship back here going up a hill, right? You're not going downhill where it's easier to navigate, or down the ocean, down a wave. Until you guys really embrace this healing process that you need to go through, this cycle of insanity. And the only reason that I call it insane is because you guys keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. And that's the definition of insanity. So it's like you guys need to go through this transformation so that you can really heal this paradigm once and for all, so that you can shift on. I also feel like there's somebody in your energetic field that wants to come back into your life, that energetically manipulates you at times. And I feel as though, because you won't go through that healing process, you allow yourself to be manipulated as well. I'm losing my voice. Yeah, there's got to be a give and take here. There's got to be give and take. Until there's give and take, this can't fully take off or fully be realized, because somebody is holding back in this situation and not allowing a full commitment to come through out of fear. The fear is a branch of refusing to heal, Izzy. And I know you know better. So There's got to be focus on individual healing. The love is here. Yeah. You guys got to be real with yourselves and remove the mask and show yourselves to one another, but more so allow yourselves to be so that you can heal. Yeah, time for a nap, rest, peace, healing. You guys got to go through this healing process, Izzy. Yippers. Yep. Yep. So I feel like children are affected by this energy, by prolonging the healing. And I think that once you guys stop trying to control the situation so that it is like, it's like you guys are trying to control it to keep it from falling apart, but it's like until you do this healing, you go through this healing process, you guys will wait for each other because I feel like it's worth it, but you guys aren't really getting to know the true being in the other because you have that mask on. There's great passion here, great chemistry here, but there needs to be healing. In order for this to progress, there has to be a sense of healing. You guys got to heal. I've said the word heal. How many times? I'm sick of hearing myself say it. So, yeah, Izzy, you got to heal those parts of your. Look, the Supreme card came out. And I know this is you. So, bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of Wands. You got to drop these wands, drop these burdens, and get back to your true self so that you can see this into what it's meant to be in your life. But it really, what I'm saying is you guys are blocking this from being something good. Yep, you guys have spent a past life together. I feel like intimately it's like off the charts, right? You guys have spent a past life together. It's a sacred connection. It's karmic in nature, though. I don't see like longevity, like marriage or anything like that, but I see great lessons coming out of this. And this lesson, he's here to bring you a lesson of healing as you are here in his life to bring him a lesson of healing. But you guys are rejecting the lesson because it's almost like intrinsically, you know, if you accept the lesson, you guys will go away. Yep. That's what I got for you, Izzy. Cares about you a lot. Like you can feel it. But in order for this to go further, you guys have got to heal, both of you all, because you do mirror each other. Even karmically, you mirror each other. All right, Izzy. I miss you and I love you. Night, light, moonlight. Night, light, moonlight. You are up. Night, light, moonlight. Let's do it. Okay. So night, light, moonlight. I feel as though you are finally coming to a point in your life in which you are understanding that you're exhausted. You've been exhausted if you're not now, because I do feel like you're in the process of rejuvenating. So you're in a process, oh God, of rejuvenating, right? You have the Queen of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. So it's like you realize that you were given too much of yourself and there was an imbalance. And so you made way successfully. You're making a way out of overexerting yourself, giving too much of yourself and not receiving. People rarely show up for you, if ever, rarely show up for you the way that you show up for them. And you put a stop to that because you realized that that was creating an imbalance in the universe. Good for you. And so you ended that process successfully. You ended that. That's really good. That's a hard lesson. I'm going through that now. I go through it a lot. So now you're more particular with who you help. You're more particular with who you share your energy with, right? You're more particular of because a lot of people have these ulterior motives when they come into your sphere because they recognize your heart very early on. So you are more apt to just really Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you're a dick. So you're more apt to really taking your time to, I feel like, read people's energy to make sure that you're allowing the right people in at the right time. Because like you just have a good heart, and like you hold on to so much and then all of a sudden you just explode in anger and rage because it really is hurt. It's pain because no one ever shows up for you the way that you show up for them. So there is somebody. So good job on that, because that's one thing. Okay. So let's say that. That's one thing. Elizabeth 21E, that was very random. It's probably somebody who knows me fucking with me. So, Nightlight Moonlight. This is interesting to me, and I'm trying to read it because I'm not trying to, I am. Because you see those hawks and how both of them are looking up. It's like, I've been watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me, kind of thing. You are watching somebody and it's like, I got my eye on you, well, I got my eye on you, well, I got my eye on you, well, I got my eye on you. Like y'all are looking at each other and it's like you see each other more clearly now. We see each other. You see each other more clearly now. Sun card here. You've moved the people out the way who meant you no good, who took more from you, who manipulated you, who were energetic vampires. You've moved them out the way, and it made way for it. It put you, first of all, in this Nine of Pentacles energy, right? And then it made way for this clarity. And I feel like there's a reunion on the horizon for you because you cannot make this shit up. This just popped out. Two of Cups. There's a reunion, bottom of the deck here. You have the Fool card. So there's a new beginning on the horizon for you. Oh my God. These are the two cards that were flipped over when I just showed the Fool card. Somebody who was disappointed about something that ended prior, who wants a new beginning with you, a new start with you, because there was absolutely an ending, but this ending had to happen because you needed to make space and they needed to make space. Now that that space has been made and this cycle has been completed, somebody is coming back for a reunion or a reconciliation because I've been watching you, you've been watching me, we've been watching each other. We see each other. See? So I just tried to shuffle the cards and these two cards just popped out. Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So something that you felt you were a failure at, some relationship you felt you were a failure at, and they did too. Something that brought a lot of happiness, a lot of peace, a lot of warmth. It's coming back around. It's definitely coming back around. Look at both of y'all got your hawks in the sky, head to the keep your head to the sky. And then they go high. Keep. So I'm just saying, it's like you guys have your head to the sky. You never lost hope. You've been protected individually to come back to this. This is a new beginning, a new start. This is absolutely a new beginning or a new start. So yeah. Oh, and it's coming in quick too because you did the work. Eight of Wands there. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Two of Wands, making a decision to come in out of the rain. 10 of Cups, but this is the 10 of Cups with the rain pouring down, like them running through the storm. So you stood the rain. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm seeing for you. It's all because you made space. That space that you made in your life by removing the manipulation in your life and removing all those people who meant you no well, who like were taking from you more than they were giving, made space for somebody to be able to come back in and give something to you. And what they want to give to you is their heart. They want to give their heart to you. Yep. Yeah. I feel like actually there are going to be a couple of people, but there's only one who has your heart. And he definitely wants to take action. This person is very charismatic, is very funny, is very charming, is a looker. He's very cute. Yep. Tried to let you go and couldn't. May come. Ooh, they flying. Yeah, may come back in. This person has been waiting for you. May come back in flirting with you, just like, hey, I feel like this person is in your life now. But there was some codependency. I feel like at a certain point you thrived on people needing you, but then you got drained. So you all have been waiting for one another and really holding space for one another. I feel like subconsciously separation at the bottom of the deck. But this person is definitely coming back around because you freed yourself and you made space. You see how that gate is too small for that unicorn? Look what just popped in my hand. Reconciliation after separation. Yep. Yeah. See, there was unrequited love earlier only because you didn't love yourself. The reason I say you didn't love yourself was because you didn't keep things in balance. It was like it's safe for you to love now because now you've put up boundaries, and boundaries are good. Like I can't be everything to everybody. That was a huge something so small. That was a huge step for you. That was a quantum leap for you. And because you were willing to do that and to stand up for yourself, what you did was tell the universe, I am enough as I am. I don't have to give shit else to nobody to make them love, like, or hang with me. You manifested that space, and now the universe is bringing this back around for you because now you have space for it, because you've healed in this hermit mode, stood your ground and healed, and now you guys can lay a foundation together. This is a great way to end this shit. Tell you that right now. Yep. Moving from the barren land over to the promised land, going to the Garden of Eden, coming out of this anxiety right here. I ain't scared no more. I ain't scared no more. Yeah. So I think they're going to come in talking light about it, but it's going to turn into some big shit. Love is coming towards you, babe. Love. All right? Love is coming back around. So thank you, Moonlight, Bright, Quite, Tight, Queen. GGG, my last one. Thank you all for your donations. If you're still here with me, if you come back to this reading, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. G, I only answer one question, babe. What's next for you in love? Yeah. Keep that same energy, Nightlight, Moonlight, because it's gonna get you far. It already has gotten you really, really far. That's the attitude you have to have. Nazreen, it's off. I turned Super Chat off, guys. I'm on my last one, but I will come back later on this week. I will be back, so keep an eye out. I just can't stay on here for 5 hours. All right, G. What's coming for you in love? Ooh, that's a great way to start. Oh, I'm glad this is my last one. Guys, this has been some, you guys have some good energy, man. Even if I gave you a quote unquote bad reading, like it still circled back around. You guys have really been putting in the work, man, and it shows. I'm so proud of y'all, man. This is fucking dope. G, this is a great way to end it. I just want to say that. This is a great way to end it. This is a great way to end it. I love that. Ooh, okay. Okay. So, G, what I have for you here. So, currently, I have you resting in a meditative mode, 4 of Swords here. So, this period right now, which a lot of you guys tonight have found yourself in, is very necessary. This break, this hermit mode, just being alone, being comfortable in your loneliness, discovering your individuality, what makes you tick, what moves you, what you love, what you hate, what caused you pain, what abuse, what traumas, anything that needed to be healed. This is where you've been and this is where you are. This is necessary because you're balancing your inner yin and yang, right? You are in the process of receiving yin energy, in the process of receiving these gifts, this benefit from the universe. This time has been precious because you've really not been alone. What really has happened is you have had this time with the universe, and it's like you've had a front row seat, or you've been sitting on the couch in the office of the universe. And it's been very necessary and extremely healing, because not only have you been able to grow and develop and unfold, you've been able to really wrap your head around what moves you, because you've changed quite a bit from who you were. There's a grandmother who's trying to get to you. You have a grandmother? I heard maternal grandmother. Is there a maternal grandmother who's passed on? There's a grandmother here. And now I'm hearing great grandmother. There's somebody here. Your grandmother is the one, because there's a grandmother here for you, G. And she's tapping her foot. There's definitely a grandmother over here in your spirit guides. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, she's here. So yeah, you barely recognize yourself, and you've really just had this time with the universe to really come into this understanding. You did the work. Did the work. So in love, there is someone that has been coming to you in dreams for many lifetimes. You guys have shared many lifetimes together. Yeah, she does follow you. Yeah, you're right. You guys have shared many lifetimes together, and it's finally time for a reconciliation in this lifetime. The universe is pushing this towards you. I feel like you guys come from, the beginning was like back in the time of Atlantis, Lemuria, like back in those hieroglyphic times. Like you all will recognize each other at first sight. This will be a very whole relationship. You have the 10 of Cups here, very whole relationship. Thing about it is, in this particular deck, this cup up here is the Ace of Cups card. So this is really like 11 of Cups. 11 is the master number of love. It's the first master number. So to me, this is saying that this is the first, because of this lesson that you've gone through, because of this journey that you've gone through, because you didn't force anything to happen, and you finally set and you dealt with whatever it was that you dealt with these cards. You got a lot of major arcana here. The universe is bringing this to you. So you have the Knight of Cups, right? Knight of Cups, moving into the 10 of Cups. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Lover's card. You have 5 cards on your board. You have the Hangman, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star card. This is a gift from the universe. You're coming out of this singlehood here where you've done the work, and you're moving into where two become one. This person is going to be the person that you marry. This is not going to be all whistles and unicorns and rainbows and butterflies. It's going to be some pain here, but this is going to be worth it. This person loves you now. This person was created from the same sphere of light that you were created from. This is big. There's a foundation that's going to be laid here with this 3 of Pentacles, and there's going to be a whole nother aspect of healing that you flow into. This is big. 6 major arcana cards. Now you have the Death card. This is going to push you into a transformation. This relationship is going to take you into a soul's progression where you literally are going to change your DNA. Your cosmic DNA is going to change shape. This is going to catapult you like into a whole nother trajectory. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers. The first time you had the Lovers card, you had it like this. Now you have the Lovers card like this. And underneath it, you have the 9 of Pentacles again. So you're moving from where one to become one, right? This person has been on the other side watching you in different lifetimes. They were a guardian of yours as well. Your guardian angels are like big time. Like the veil is very thin around you is what I'm trying to say, which is a good thing. I say that, and the card that fell out says, you will be shown the way. What did I just say? Your guardian angels. Oh, don't cry. This is just like so good, man. This is so good. Like you're literally being taken back to the beginning. So yeah, I think this person will have like fairer skin. This person will bring good fortune into your life. You guys will be able to persevere and overcome anything that comes your way. This is the epitome of love. It really is. It goes beyond that. It's not about just being together. It's about doing the work together. Whatever lessons that you guys had, that you were, because you guys were around the period when Atlantis and Lemuria and all that was destroyed. And so you are here to elevate the entire elevation of the universe, to correct that karma from then. Yeah, you guys are turning back the hands of time and righting wrongs. This is so pure. It's a lot of times when we read, we say, "Oh, this is really beautiful. This is so pure. The essence of this connection is so pure, and your energy, it's very separate but equal. You see that? It's the perfect mix of yin and yang. No matter, divinely guided with that angel there, but no matter how you look at it, no matter how you lay it, no matter how it pops up, it's the perfect mix of yin and yang. It's balance. It's the ebb and flow. It's the push and pull. It's the give and take. And it's like The way that they're looking out into the universe, it's like, you ready? Like, take my hand. And we may not always be here together like this, but we'll always be together like this. You guys energetically pulsate on the same frequency. So it's not a matter of being in contact physically. You all will move into the realm of energy together. And I dare say this will be your last lifetime coming into physical form on this planet. I don't see you coming back, because this is when, once you guys fix whatever you fucked up back in Atlantis during the demise of it, once you guys correct that, it's over. You go back into being one. You'll never be separate again. You'll never be separate again. I feel like your whole life you always knew that you had some type of special purpose. You never fit in, and we all have that story. But you know what I'm saying to you. This transformation is the completion of the incarnations. You won't incarnate anymore. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You make way for a new. Yep. Yeah. 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 Yeah, G. That was a hell of a way to end the readings, man. You got a lot of major arcana here. Yeah, what did I just say? You've always felt like the black sheep, always felt alone, and you never were. Serendipity here, the way that you guys will meet, that recognition, seeing each other and knowing each other energetically. I know you. That's what this is. Yep, it's a change and a win. This is it for you, babe. One last card. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. See? Whatever you guys did back then, it's time to clean that up. There's a fork in the road right now. And because of free will, you guys can choose to do whatever, but I think that you are being so divinely guided by a higher power. And this card is so beautiful because there's a face here, and in her body, there's a second one down here. So you see them? That's you all. Lock and key. That's a hell of a way to end a reading. No, I'm humble. It's very rare that I met a couple of you guys before, and it's quite humbling. So, yeah, it's pretty dope. Gee, thank you for ending my readings like that. That was a high note. That doesn't always happen. Thank you, babe. Thank you all for all of your donations. Okay, let me give my Ashley. Oh, thank you, G. We all are, aren't we? All of us gifted in our own way. Let me get Ashley and Tiger Dragon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm sorry I had to cut Super Chat off, but I just don't have 5 hours in me tonight. I will be back, though. I promise, I promise, I promise. I will try my best to come back this week. All right, Ashley, what question you got? Oh, thank you, Tiger Dragon JK. Thank you for moderating for me tonight, too. Thank you. What question you got, Ash? Thank you, Elizabeth21. You still here? Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are the best, man. It's like when I get wrapped up in doing this with you, I could do it all night. It just drains me and I disappear for months on end, and I don't want to do that anymore. So, like I told everybody, I'm learning my lesson on balancing too. Okay. Ashley. Ooh. So, Ashley, I feel like somebody, ooh, it's been a shift. Yep. Okay. So I feel as though there's been a shift that's happened, Ashley, and there's about to be some movement. There's definitely about to be some movement. The thing about it is somebody is still questioning this entire relationship here. Makes them feel good. The memories feel good. But there's a lack of balance still. And this is the thing. See, we gotta travel up that road and get through that door. And that's the thing that the universe is kind of protecting you from or shielding you from, because what they want to offer you is this Ace of Pentacles, right? Which is a good card to have. I mean, you get the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, or the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I like it because the pentacles are the meat and potatoes. The cups are all about emotion, right? And so if you get something like that, that's a new offer in love. But the thing about their offer is they're downsizing it. So you move from the Ace of Pentacles to this Page of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe, which I think is this overall connection. The Page of Pentacles is the actual movement, the message, the journey of it, which is very slow. It's very slow, and not only is it slow, it's a tad bit immature. Sometimes it can move in a snail's pace, especially because this situation is imbalanced. So I feel like the universe wants to bring, somebody wants to bring speed to this. Bottom of the deck here. Somebody wants to bring some speed here. And we have the Tower card, which is unexpected movement. Definitely feel like this person is watching you and they see you as really being in an Empress energy. But there's some bottom of the deck. You got the Seven of Swords. There's some sneakiness. There's something not being told, something that their light isn't being shed on. And I'm feeling here that it could be like somebody being pregnant, some relationship, some situationship that may be happening over there, that this person is trying to cut themselves away from or set themselves free from. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a baby, but there is a birth of something. But it's a birth of something sneaky, something that you don't know about. I shouldn't say sneaky because that's kind of a negative connotation. Yeah, yeah, because see, there's still confusion here with this Seven of Cups here. There's still confusion on which way to proceed, on successfully moving towards something. I feel like they're watching you though, but I feel like they're disappointed and they can't, it's like they move and then they stop and then they move and then they stop themselves because of this and not setting themselves free from this, which is why they go from this gift from the universe and they downsize it to this. And it's a slow movement because they're not cutting themselves off. Yep. Yeah. So this is telling me right now, this is how these spell out this way, going this way. So this is telling me right now that you got to focus on yourself. Hermit card and the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of others, but lately I've just been reading her as focusing on yourself. Hold the vision for this, but focus on yourself. And I feel like that's what'll pull you in because there's definitely something being held back, but I feel like it's to protect you. I don't feel like it's to hurt you. I feel like it's to protect you. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, a lid being put on their love, so they're not truly telling you exactly how they feel. But here we go again with this immature movement, this immature message. It's just it hasn't seen its full fruit, hasn't seen itself into full fruition. So it's ideas that they're playing with, but they're not this Ten of Pentacles yet. I think that's the vision. Bottom of the deck, another page. A lot of immaturity here. Emotional immaturity, financial immaturity, or seemingly. Yeah. And we want to get back to this. So this is going to be slow movement because you got a lot of pentacles coming out here. I'd much rather, okay, so this is how I see this, Ashley. Where's the first card? Okay. This is how I see this. So we went from gift from the universe, humans slowing this shit down, right? Slowing it down even further, saying, all right, let's think about this, slowing it down even further, even misplacing it to this. This I'm okay with. It's just, that's a lot of pentacle energy. The thing about pentacles is they're reliable. So if you can be patient, right? If you can be patient with this and pour into yourself, something good will come from it, but not anytime soon. It's slow. It's really slow. But I mean, it's there energetically. It's there, but there's something that you don't know fully either, though. And I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but there's another situationship. It could be a job, or let me see if I can find out. What's the secret? What's the secret? It's being held from Ashley. It's gonna come to you. You have the Judgment card here, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Cups. It's definitely gonna be shown. You stay pure at heart, but you need to focus on you. I can't stress that enough. Yeah, definitely a secret that you're gonna get some awareness on. And it's gonna cause you to make a decision. What's the secret? But it's telling me, like, the universe is almost telling me right now, Ashley, like, that's not your focus. Your focus right now needs to be on you. Yep, definitely. Something is going on. And it could be crossing the ocean again, right? How is this possible? Crossing the ocean again for this reconciliation. How is this possible? Oh my God, Ashley. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How is this possible? And until they figure that out, until they make a decision, the lid is going to be kept on this emotion. Because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands. So it's holding back emotion, not being able to clearly see their way through this storm, not being able to figure out how this will work at all, or if it'll just fall apart. If this, not being okay with how it ended either. You got the Five of Cups there, but wanting this new beginning, but just not knowing how it's possible. Trying mind over heart is what I'm seeing that's kind of doing this to him. It's what I got today. Yeah, it's going to continue to be very slow, like very slow. All right. Tiger Dragon JK, you have a question? Oh, it's you. I should have known. Demetrius, I should have known. I was wondering where you were. You're a devoted fan. Now I'm devoted to you. What you got for me? I am so happy I learned how to shut off super chat. I love y'all though. That was the best decision Ashley came up with. Blame Ashley, y'all. Don't blame me. It's Ashley's fault. Ashley is the one who told me to do it. All right. Can you see me stretching, Demetrius? My back is killing me. You have a question for me, Demetrius? You're welcome, Ashley. Thank you. Whatever the universe has for you. Demetrius, I feel like your last reading was really good, wasn't it? It was like G's reading. Whoa. Four of Swords is on everybody. Like everybody is in a period of self-evaluation. I feel like this is just like your last reading. So, yeah. So, Demetrius, I feel like you're in a period of self-evaluation. Four of Swords again. But on the precipice of a new beginning, some communication coming through. I feel like this is self-love, but I also feel like this is communication coming through or a new dawn for some love to make its way into your life, to pierce into your sphere, because you do have the Chariot card here. Working towards a new beginning, a committed situation, working towards some type of committed energy, some committed new beginning that will come in very quickly. You're very close to it because this is the 8th card in this spread on the deck, and she's at the bottom of the deck. So this is what I see. Medicine woman who's been holding back for a while, not really wanting to make a decision, not really wanting to feel. But I kind of feel like that was both of you guys, because somewhere intrinsically you both knew that it just wasn't time. This is a timing issue. Just hasn't been time yet for that to happen. But now it is. It's like it's being gifted to you by the universe. This new opportunity just fell into my lap, literally. Four of Wands. This card came out for you last time. New opportunity making its way to you. And it's closer than ever before. But you've been here in self-evaluation, wanting things to be right, wanting the timing to be right, wanting it to be perfect. And now I feel as though it's going to rush in. You are shifting into becoming her counterpart. So this is the commitment. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Queen of Wands. She shifted because I didn't take her out. But we have the Queen of Wands, and now you're becoming the King of, yep. So this is who you guys are. I feel like this was in the last one. So definitely becoming ready for one another, healing from this pain and heartache from the past. But I don't think that it was caused, but yeah, just trust issues, people who've done you wrong in the past, healing from that so that you can be more clear now. You guys are clearing up space energetically, subconsciously to come to one another. Who is this person? I feel like you know who this person is. So there's work for you guys to do together, definitely. Yeah. Gaining insights, wisdom for this new beginning, bottom of the deck. Fool card again. Yep. For this new beginning to come in. This is definitely your person. Like, yeah. Moving past ego, but really having put in the work to break down old paradigms that no longer serve you. Moving past that, even just getting out of your own way is really what I'm saying. Making a choice to just go out on an adventure and just enjoy life to its fullest. I feel like a lot of happiness is going to come into you, to you both, honestly. Yep. Yep. Receiving a blueprint to lay the foundation and work together. Facing your fears. Feeling like a fish out of water. Because it's everything that you ever asked for. Whoa. Everything that you ever asked for. Everything that you ever hoped for. Everything that you've ever dreamed of. There she is. Attaining that enlightenment. Hanging from the spiritual realm. And again, coming in quick. So I think you're on the heels of this. Definitely. It's moved up from what I see. Oh, is that who it is? Yeah, it's moved up. Yeah, look what just popped out again. You and Ashley. It's moved up. So it's going to be really good. All right, love bugs. 3 hours and 30 minutes. Right? Thank you, Demetrius. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, everybody who donated. Thank you, everybody who stuck around. Thank you, everybody who liked. I love you guys. I will be back very soon to do another live reading. Oh, I gotta go to bed now. I meant to come on here for 1 hour. That's it. 1 hour. I ended up staying for 3.5 hours. Oh. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Did you say dab? I don't know how to dab. Y'all stupid. Are they asking me to dab? Bye, y'all. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.